You know that pussy got power, babe, making me wanna come tear it up. You got the power over me, my. Uh, uh, orderly, orderly, orderly. Oh, they picture Julio, Young Fly Society. Half of you don't even know how I'm rocking. My turn looking ass. Oi, golly. First of all, looking ass, I got to get something up out the way, man. I got to get something up out the way, man. Say, man, hey, man. Let me quarterback a play, man. Look here. Oh, mama keys. Okay. Good evening, sunshine. Okay. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Mama Keys just joined the show for a minute. Just a minute. We're going to have a pretty thorough situation, I think. I do want to preface it by saying a couple of things. I know that there's probably a lot of you here that probably only know of a history with me and Doug at No Thanks that's been tumultuous. Um, Today, Doug reached out to me and we talked and we realized that, or he helped me realize actually that, we don't have to agree in order to be in the same community if there's an underlying understanding. And so, I don't agree with everything Doug does, and Doug certainly doesn't agree with everything that I do. But I tell you what, I just left a live chat where Doug was a guest. And, I'll just be honest with you, it felt a lot better not harboring any resentment for Doug. Me as an addict, we've talked about resentment, and resentment to an addict is, it's the mother of relapse. It's, resentment is the chief offender. That's what they actually call it. And so it was really kind of amazing after Doug called me. He opened up the line of communication. I saw him over on um, another buddy of mine, Jimbo's, and Matt Kemper's channel, talking about Ernie. And it really was such a relief to not have that resentment towards Doug. And, um, not that that changes the things that I disagree about Doug with, but what it does do is it opens a lane for Doug and I to, or for many of us. I hope a lot of you have seen that I've been trying to bridge the gap. And I would also like to really thank Penny for, being instrumental in kind of planting that seed in my heart about, bridging the gaps. I mean, in real life, what makes real life interesting is differing opinions. Here, for whatever reason, we don't accept that. And I too have fallen victim to that way of thinking. Um, so, with that being said, um, I fully support Doug's decision to reach out to me. I actually had called Doug a few days ago to try to give him some info about something he was working on, and um, and he was busy or whatever, and so he reached out to me today, and I appreciate that. You know, if for anything else, it's so that I can relieve myself of that resentment, right? That to carry around a resentment about somebody that I actually, you know, care a lot about. I care about Doug. Like Doug was my best friend, and Doug and I had a lot of good times and we shared a lot of bad times together. And I'll tell you what, Doug and I we spent far more time talking about real life and issues in our real lives than we ever did on YouTube. And I think for me, that was the hardest part, right? It was like when Doug and I, when we stopped working together, um, it was like for me, it was like I never had lost a best friend in front of tens of thousands of people, and it was an ungraceful fall, right? And it wasn't my finest hour. And then, of course, how we do is once we build a resentment, it's easy for that resentment to become a receptacle to hold other resentments, and then it goes on and on and on and on and on, and then you get to a point where someone has to be the bigger man or the bigger woman in whichever case you find yourself trying to traverse. So um, I guess the moral of that story, I started with that, is because um, it is so refreshing to bury a resentment. Like there is a lot of growth, and it is very relieving and releasing to get rid of a resentment. Um, you know what I mean? Like that's the power of it. I think that's why in the NA and the AA world, why making amends is so very important, because just like that, it can actually change. I know, Doug had a resentment towards me too. And we know on the YouTube, when we have resentments, what that immediately does is it makes it impossible for us to listen to that person's voice. We despise, everything about the situation. And I tell you what, like, um, when I was alleviated of that resentment, I immediately felt lighter. I immediately felt better. Even Penny was like, "Ooh, like that's good for you," and I'm like, "Yeah, like, um, like the same things that people say Doug is guilty of, I'm also guilty of too. I haven't talked nice to men and women in the community, same as Doug, right? So I'm no better or worse. But I tell you what, I'm better. I'm better for the wear, not worse for the wear. So, um, with that being said, uh, I'd like to start off with a situation that I was made aware of 4 or 5 hours ago. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. This right here. Now, I'm not really sure what's going on with this young lady. I've not ever mentioned this young lady. To the best of my knowledge, I've not ever mentioned this young lady publicly. I may have had conversations with someone that, or people. I'm not going to even, yeah, I couldn't even tell you definitively who I've had a conversation with her about, but I know I've had a couple of conversations about folks coming to me like, what is up with this lady? And I tell you what, I don't know what's up with this lady. I think that what we're seeing here is the way that real life and certain issues in real life collide with social media. Now, I'm not here to bash this woman, um, but I have a real life, True Lives, and this is extra. This is so extremely extra that I don't even want to start. I've got enough planned out for tonight. I just have to address this. Like, first of all, for you to suggest you're calling the police on me for anything is insane. It's absolutely insane. Um, I've done nothing to you. I've not discussed you. I don't care what you have going on. Like legit, right? Like this behavior right here is what unfortunately will elude people to make sure that your situation is okay. I'm not suggesting anyone call anyone. Again, that's not what this is about. This isn't about saying anyone call. Um, it's not about anyone calling on you. You know what? I want to take a second real quick and say this. Um, Ernie Shell doxed one of my very good friends, Honest Rage, and Ernie Shell was cutting up on a live one time. This was just a few days ago. And I did not know he had doxed Honest Rage, who is a very, very, very dear friend to me. She's been a very dear friend to me for quite a while now. And he doxed her, and I was unaware that he had doxed her. And he was cutting up, and so I hurried up and I jumped on his situation over there. And he started asking me questions about Honest Rage, and I was unaware that he had doxed her. And so trying to protect Honest Rage and her anonymity and her privacy, I deflected and I deflected in a way that I think it could have hurt her feelings. And I've been thinking a lot about it since it happened, and I was unaware of the situation. That doesn't change the fact. But with someone like Ernie, and we'll get to that, with someone like Ernie, I always feel like when it's a woman involved, that the best policy is to um, err on the side of deflection, right? Like when he starts in on a woman, um, I think that it's all in our best interest to circle around that woman and protect her, you know. Um, and so I just want to publicly ask everyone to throw some purple hearts in the chat for Honest Rage. She's an awesome woman, and she's instrumental, not just to me, but to so many other people in this community of true crime. Um, she is instrumental in keeping the peace. She's instrumental in keeping the logic. And for that, I'm so very grateful. She's does a lot of work that's very tedious, and she's an excellent, excellent moderator and friend. So if you would please throw some purple hearts in the chat for my beautiful, wonderful friend Rage, I would be so thankful. I'd have so much gratitude. Now, back to this situation. I do not know this lady. And it's troublesome because she's seemingly thoroughly convinced that I'm involved in something like giving a fuck about what she's got going on. I'm going to be quite honest with you here real quick. Like, I know that Fizzle, she did her thug Fizzle on the Krama last night, man. If you want to know what I actually in a strict, like I try to throttle her back, like, nah, bro, that ain't what you want to do. But then you know what? There actually was a really good thing that came from that. And I think that that's the deceiving part about the real Krama, is that even when good people like Penny tried to reenact, we were completely cutting up, trying to make it simulate or be a facsimile of what, Ziggy's channel or some of these other dumbasses got going on. And even in our ugliest attempt to mimic what they have going on, something still good came from it. That is absolutely astounding to me. You know what I mean? It was just like, holy shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little, I guess, Trisha, I'm going to give you a reason to be upset with me, bro. Let me tell you what, with this whole ass police calling shit you got going on right here, you skank. Let me show you something. You can't say you're calling the police on Benny Keys for a whole ass thing, my friend, when you got this kind of shit going on right here. Hey, if you're not familiar with my homegirl, Did You Catch That? Man, go check her out, man. She is a beautiful young woman that is really trying to make a difference. I'm not gonna I'm not going to blast what her channel is about. You know, it's clear on her channel what she's about. So I would ask you to go on over there and subscribe to my friend. She's instrumental in her mission, right? So here we go. This is Trisha's situation. While she's calling the police on me, this is what she's got going on in the real fizzle. There's a kid in the background here, and this guy is, I'm guessing, verbally abusing this child, seemingly. Let's take a look at this here again. This is really sad. Even the baby is like talking shit about the YouTube. Like, she just is not going to let this thing go. What's ultimately also disturbing is just her weight loss regimen. Like, if you go look at her channel, like her profile pic with her dude, like she easily weighed like 3 times more than she did now. But at the same time was still fucking frail as fuck, man. Like this chick is built like an 8-year-old little boy. Did you guys see the rear end of this lady when she walked around the corner to hit her hookah looking ass? Like, she's built like a fucking cedar 2x4 looking ass.
So my fiance don't give a crap about.
Girl, guess what? With the way he talks to you and them babies, you better keep his motherfucking me ass fiance looking ass. Because we will talk mega shit about you. You married that piece of shit looking ass. Fuck you mean.
About YouTube, so when I do go on, he tries to embarrass me, and I apologize.
Why do you sit there and you let that man belittle you on camera looking ass? Like, you know what? I think her nose lost 16 inches 16 ounces since the last fucking video.
Trisha, I have a question.
That's my beautiful homegirl. Man, you know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of like a more refined Marilyn Monroe without all the problems. Like, she just is like, look at her, man. Holy cow. She's an angel. Look at that woman. She's a damn angel.
For you. This is not meant to be funny. This is dead ass serious.
Dead ass.
So when you stepped away to tell him to be quiet because everybody was hearing the verbal abuse of a child.
Again, real quick. Did you catch that? Question mark. Man, go subscribe, bro.
On camera. Why would you just casually go back to doing your live video? You obviously understand.
And then she made it private after she went back to it.
And that was child abuse. Yet you ignored it. You went right back to doing your video. It's been over an hour and you're still live. You didn't go console your daughter, who is just screamed and cussed at on a live stream for everybody to witness. You didn't end that live. You just let it continue happening. Just quieter so that everybody else would hear it. You make content every day
messed up
about
man.
Other people's children.
Cash App gang, gang, Trisha gang, bang, looking ass. Who we got in the crib, man? Say, man. Hey, Anna Fizzle. Anna Bizzle. No, I already got a fizzle. Oh, Brandy. Love you. Love you, little mama. Love you. Love You looking ass.
But you're too busy worried about other people's kids to care about your own and what's happening in the background. You let that go ahead and continue.
Looking ass. Love you, little mama. Love you, Rage. You know I love you, looking ass.
So that you could keep your live stream up and get money. I hope your daughter's okay. I genuinely do. And I really hope you go console her.
Me
Because
too.
that was wrong.
Because while you're worrying about calling the police on me, you got this going on. And she told her man that's child abuse. Like, guess what? Like, if I were to catch my significant other hollering at my child, the first thing that comes to my mind is not child abuse. Especially PayPal gang, Trisha face gang, bang looking ass. Fuck you mean. Look here. Carla Z looking ass. Love you, little mama. Love you. Check it out. This motherfucking stream, we gonna buy Trisha some motherfucking meat groceries. Because if she ain't feeding herself like that, I imagine she ain't feeding them other ones like that looking ass. You are admittedly saying that this is some motherfucking me child abuse while you're worried about calling the police on me, and this is the first time ever in your life I've mentioned you. Guess what? I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. Fucking, I'm crossing the line today looking ass. Cash App gang, Trisha. Gang, bang, bang, gang. What's up, D? Ooh, girl. Love you, girl. You know who you are. Die. And looking ass. Fuck you mean. Yeah, that's child abuse, man. You show motherfucking me right. You got Cash App gang, Trisha. Gang, bang on your face. Gang, looking ass. Miss Holland in the house. I'm going to get with you, man. Email me again. It just say urgent. Love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, but we're not going to stop there. Check this out. I'm going to double up. I'm going to double up looking ass. Cash App gang, Trisha. Gang, bang. We're on some gang things.
I don't
looking
know.
ass.
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Where we at here? Ooh. Hey, Shannon, you know I love you, sister from another mister. Oh, shit. PayPal gang, gang, bang. Trisha's face looks like a fang looking ass. We're going to start calling you Tooth looking ass. TR, you know who you are, mama. Love you. Love you. I love all of y'all individually, man. Fuck this dumb shit looking ass.
Oh, hold on.
Trisha, you got life in the game fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, you do know looking ass. You know exactly what's going on. He's over there verbally abusing your child, but meanwhile, you're here looking dumb like a deer caught in the headlights looking ass like you don't know. Simple bitch. Sorry, I'm going to remove that from the vocab tonight. You skank you know you got a fucking mute button on that hoe looking at. That's like putting a silencer on a pistol looking at. Gang, bang, Trisha's face, gang looking ass. Who we got in the house? Ooh, Granny Goose looking ass. Granny Goose hooked to the train, pulling up the caboose looking ass. We about to put some paint where it ain't looking ass tonight. Ooh. Your name is now Trisha, that's child abuse looking ass. And your husband is Mr. That's child abuse looking ass. Oh, shit. Fuck you mean. Guess what, man? That's admittedly by your own mouth. If somebody don't look into this shit, looking ass like it's this is the lack of due diligence built face. Like this is some horrid ass shit to leave online. Like, man, you cannot tell your husband that he is verbally abusing your child while you didn't hit that mute button. Simple skank you looking at. Man, look, she came back demoralized too. Like he just broke her whole motherfucking me spirit that was left from getting her channel snatched last time looking at. Yes, Becky, I will show you their Cash App right now looking at. It is $ Candace Bly. R.I.P. Puddles. Yeah, R.I.P. Puddles. Puddles met a Doug should help me. We're working on that, Donnie. I promise you. We're getting all this stuff straightened around. Okay, Bubba, I promise you. No worries, Donnie.
My fiance don't give a crap about YouTube. So.
He also don't give a crap about your child. Looking ass. He just committed child abuse by your own admittance on your live stream. He also, I would say, he probably didn't give a Cash App gang, Trisha, bang, gang. Look here. I'm guessing, Trisha, that he was not giving a shit about your child far before he started not giving a shit about this YouTube. Duchess, gang, you just got jumped into the gang.
When I do go on, he tries to embarrass me, and I apologize.
So he's a child abuser. Gang, bang, Trisha, same thing. Who we got here? Ooh, girl, Weedle B looking ass. I love you, fam. For shizzle. Oh, that was demoralizing. I think it's a lot going on in Trisha's house looking ass. And in her mind, right? Moving forth. I know you're here and you don't fucking know why. I'm going to get back to Trisha. What I want to do really quick is, hold on. Let me kill this. I want to give my co-partner in crime an opportunity to come up here and talk about a burning desire. That burning desire it has to do with Ziggy, unfortunately, this evening. So if she'd like to come up and talk, I'm not going to tell you who she is, but if she wants to come up here and talk, I would love to have her. So meanwhile, what I'm about to do, looking ass, is I'm going to email her the link to this shit, because every time I put this fucking link out, I get some kind of dumbass. Some little boy that's like completely fucking immersed. He has a gilf crush on Molly Golightly looking ass. So moving forward, what I'm here to do is I'm here to piggyback on some work. You know how Benny Keys gets down. Benny Keys gets down with the get down like small fries to a quarter pound. Now, take your hat off. Let's see how the barber did. Man, I haven't even been to the barber yet. I got receding hairline like Ernie, but my barber is the real OG. So when I get done, I'm letting it grow out so that when my barber does my edge up, it doesn't look like I'm fucking receding on this side. So I got enough, what do you ladies call it, baby hairs over here? So anyways, you guys know what happens a lot of times is I will piggyback, or the Glare will piggyback, or Crude will piggyback. So the Glare, he wanted to know some information. Thank you, Rage, for that. Oh, shizzle. What's up,
B Bizzle?
What's up, beautiful? So, do you want to talk? You want to knock that thing out real quick?
Yeah, I just wish that I didn't have that thing privated so we can play it. I still haven't clipped it so we can use the funny parts, but yeah. But can you play like the parts on Ziggy's where she was like, saying that shit?
Where can I find it at?
I think that chat would probably know if there's anybody in here. What did I tell you today? I think it was like 35 minutes and then like 2 hours and 35 minutes or something like that. That's what she
think it
had my
was.
name in her mouth.
Yeah, we'll go to Ziggy's channel right now. Okay, it was from last night, right?
No, it was today,
Today.
midday today.
Gotcha.
Can you hear me okay? Because my Bluetooth didn't connect. Let me see.
No, I can hear you just fine. PayPal gang, Ziggy gang, bang. Let's see who we got in the house this evening right now. Who we got? Looking ass. Little Fawn. Love you, lovely. Tiffany, I want to just give you some more love, man. I want to love you up, man. Thank you for that so much. Thank you. So of course, we got to watch a fucking ad to do this. So
trying to find the right software.
Okay, let me bring me and Fizzle down real quick.
I see all the ladies in chat. Hey, hello.
Ooh, girls. Where are we at? Let's go full screen. Yeah, we're popping shit tonight, looking at. All right, here we go. Surprise Sunday, looking ass. Where was it? It was
I
35
think
minutes, right?
yeah, I think it was like 35 minutes. Yeah.
Holy shit! You mean to tell me she still don't have no fucking furniture?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to it. I was listening, and it was like a small screen, and I was in Discord talking to the girls. So
All right, this is 34:36. I should move it to double time, right?
yes. Oh my God. Yes,
yeah.
please do.
Jenna actually.
Uh-huh. Oh, I thought that was you. That was Ziggy.
Did end up talking. I don't know.
Don't fucking play with me, Benny.
I'm just playing, looking ass. Hey, I do have to say right now that the Krama mama lady, I swear I thought that was Ziggy with like a soundcaster on her voice. I mean, like, it is too much. Cash App gang, Ziggy gang, bang. Who we got in the house right now before we start this shit? Before we crank it, put gas on this motherfucker, man. Who we got in the house? Big D, SWBA gal, love you. You been jumped in the game. All right, here we go. You ready, Fizzle?
Yeah.
Let's do this shit.
Okay.
And she just wanted to tell me what had happened with Ink, and she just wanted, and 6 Up, she wanted to apologize about that.
Is it fast?
Yeah. Hell, you want me to put it more?
Oh my God. Yes.
Look.
Come on now.
1.25.
Oh my God. That's not fast, Benny.
Okay, here we go. Hey, I'm about to put the turbo on it. Hold on. Buckle up, looking at it.
And she said like she's really sorry for.
Why does this fast sound like her, like us talking regular?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I don't know if I listen fast or she talks slow, but
man, look, if you put our conversation on this speed, we'll sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony looking ass.
For the horrible things that she said, and I apologize too for my.
Hold the phone. PayPal gang, bang, same thing looking ass. Holy shit. I want to make sure you don't have a note in here. Ooh, Jardine, I love you like a fat kid loves cake looking ass. Here we go. Ooh, girl, I love you.
And stuff. Both recognize we're not going to be friends, like, or anything. I told her, you know, she's buddies with Lizzie and Griff, and that's just, yeah, no. Plus, there's quite the history.
oh Lord Jesus.
Am I in the realm of things?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
We just came to a common ground where we're just not going to be talking shit about each other and stuff, which we haven't really been anyways. Get a protection order against who, Sandra?
YouTube looking ass.
Yeah, trauma bonding is 100% real, yeah.
It is. Let me
Get
tell
out.
you. Trauma bonding is a
Video
real
of the milk
thing.
cartons with Candace asking for Armin still up. I think the person who answers no is Allie. It sounds like Allie to me. Really? I was just assumed it was Grandma.
There you go, assuming and shit.
curious who Sandra
Shouts out to Philip with the tortoise tongue looking ass. Gang.
Neil was talking about. Yeah, it was just an adult. It's not anything like we're.
This motherfucker me ain't done an adult thing in her whole life looking ass. Marlena, you are a fucking enabler looking ass. Of the worst type.
We haven't talked since that call was
Adulting would be getting the water turned on at your new house before the Wi-Fi looking ass.
a couple days ago. But, it went okay. Oh, really? Sandra? You know what I was thinking? Really, I haven't listened to her once, so maybe I should if it's that bad. Because she only lives a couple hours away from me.
Cash App gang.
Gang. Ziggy gang.
Hey, I still love you too. I still love you. More money, more problems.
Against 6 Up, she has some problems and way too obsessed. Play the video, Deborah. Which video? The one in the car?
Man, hey Fizzle, let me ask you a question. Do you think at the point that Ziggy begins becoming stalked by someone named 6 Up, that it's probably time to stop fucking around with the internet, don't you think?
Well, actually, 6 Up is one of her old day one mods,
Of course.
and ended up calling her on her bullshit. I think around the time that actually I think it might have been the puppy was the last straw, because I think what 6 Up says is that she knew Ziggy was lying to the public and that she didn't care. Ziggy didn't care. And I mean, she's got all the receipts on her channel, so everybody go check out 6 Up.
But that's this is the strange dichotomy about it though. It's like even though we probably would think that whatever 6 Up did was helpful at that time, or it was in our favor for how we feel about Ziggy, the problem is that it's more of that strange shit where it's the knowing things that are going on and holding them back so as to weaponize them later on. Like that part, I don't understand.
I feel like in the text messages that she showed, it seems like she's kind of tried to be a voice of reason along the way, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a personal dialogue with 6 Up, right. But that's just from what I see that she shows.
Yeah, I know I've had some problems with the 6 Up lady before, but it's strange because, I don't know. I don't want to go too far into it. I don't want to make a problem with her that isn't a problem, of course. But hey, Dumpster Clip, love you, gal.
Well, she probably had beef with you behind Ziggy whenever she was still, that's probably all that was. Who knows? I don't know. I don't want to speak for her. I don't even know what happened. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. You know what? I think you're right, Dumpster. I think some kind of way he's been blocked on my my restream. So I've got to figure out, because you can block to YouTube from the restream. So I've got to figure out, because this is some bullshit. Like somebody has really inconvenienced me with not being able to communicate with the glare. So
do you want me to send you the unlisted link or the private link for the little Chroma Live last night?
Sure.
And then but just don't play it where.
Hello?
How you doing, bud?
I'm on a live. How you doing?
I know you're on live. I was listening to you.
Well, I got you on on the speaker. Is there anything you wanted to say, Donnie?
Well, I just kind of went over to Doug Gomp's channel a little bit, and he's on there, saying we need mental health and all kind of stuff like that. Bro, man, our life was totally fine when all our kids was here. And when someone took our daughter, we didn't know how to handle that. Yeah, I need mental health. I need I got all kind of problems. I realize that. It just kind of irks me, Doug Elms over there talking all kind of shit, you know. And I just got a serious problem, you know. We're missing our daughter. Somebody stole our daughter. And I got all kind of mental problems now. You damn right I do.
I think a lot of us that have been immersed in this from the beginning, I think a lot of us have, you know, some anxiety
Yeah, I
and
know.
depression. And
Well, you know, I'm more immersed than everybody out there.
absolutely.
This is my little girl that I love with all my heart. And Doug, you know, it bothers me. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be straight up with you, man.
I understand,
It just
Donnie.
bothers me.
I understand, brother.
You know, everybody's like, you know, we need mental health. Yeah, I fucking need mental health. I do got mental health problems because of this. My little girl's gone. I don't know who has her or what they're doing with her. And then everybody acts like, you know, like, oh yeah, their parents. Man, I don't know. It doesn't matter what I say. I don't know. I'm just got serious issues. Man, I will say, you know, I've been supporting my 4 kids since they were born. I tore part of this freaking house down and been trying to rebuild it ever since my mother died. You know, I'm doing everything I can. You know, yeah, I got freaking serious mental problems since my daughter's been abducted.
I think that's completely normal. Don't you think so, Penny?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect anybody who's missing a daughter to be of sound mind. You know,
I
and
understand. I really do.
You know what, Donnie?
I'm out of my mind with it. I really am, and I will never be the same again.
I miss my son uncontrollably when he leaves for me on the weekend and goes to his mom. I mean, it's torturous. And I know when I'm going to see him again. And so, man,
It just makes me mad. I went over there to Doug's channel, and he's like, we're rejecting mental health. And this could be, man, we have all kind of classes. They come up here and talk to us all the time. And I'm not rejecting anything.
no,
I'm trying to deal with it the best I can. And I'm sitting here and blowed up right in front of the caseworker, and he'll tell you.
Yeah.
And everybody else, my boss, everybody else, I had to quit my job because of the problems that people are causing my boss
yeah.
and other builders. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do at this point. People have been trying to get us past the breaking point so that we'll say something that we're not supposed to say or whatever the fuck. We've been past our breaking point for a long time.
Absolutely.
I've done everything in the world. I've went off and done dumb shit. You know, Benny.
I do.
You know. And I've done, and none of that's helped me. Nothing has helped me whatsoever except for my good friends. That's the only thing that's helped me in Jesus.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's helped me whatsoever. And I just get so upset when he's over there running his mouth saying evil stuff. You know, we're doing everything we can to possibly keep our mind from losing our minds.
You know, Donnie,
Well,
I think that.
can I
Go
say
ahead.
something, Benny?
Please.
Don, if if you recognize that you're struggling mentally right now due to your circumstances and they are an extreme set of circumstances, have you thought about getting into counseling?
We have counseling. We have all kinds of counseling.
Yeah.
We have counselors coming to our home.
Right.
We
So
have all
what does he mean that you're refusing mental help? I don't.
What's that now? Sorry.
Well, so I can piggyback and expound on that a little bit, Penny. Doug says that he was able to acquire a scholarship for Don and Candace, but the unfortunate part about the help was that it was in California, I believe, and so it just wasn't really a situation where, you know, they could.
I can't do that.
Yeah, they can't up and leave.
Job.
So
yeah,
it is.
We have to focus on what's going on here in Tennessee. It would be nice if I could go on a vacation and to Malibu, California, and you know just take a big break and everything. But unfortunately, I work 7 days a week to support my family. I always have.
Yeah,
that's the most important thing to me. I've done that. I've never got food stamps. I've never got any help whatsoever. Everything I've done on this, well, not everything here lately. Some people have pitched in, helped us. Thank God for them. But, up to that point, for 13 years, I've supported this family. I've fed and everything for my 4 boys. My 4 kids. Up to this point, have had no help whatsoever, and was perfectly happy and sane and everything else. But when someone took my beautiful daughter, yeah, I'm losing it. I've lost it. But I realize that does me no good. I have to turn to my good friends and God and all that kind of stuff. I understand that.
You'll always be, Donnie, you'll always be in God's favor, brother. You know that. I mean,
yes, I know that's who I need to turn to and the good friends that are out there. But it's such a hard thing to handle and deal with. The love of my life, the most precious thing of my life, was stolen from us. And I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know if she's being tortured. I don't know what's going on with her. And it drives me absolutely crazy. I can't even go there.
Yeah. Just be careful. Be careful.
Yeah,
I know, Donnie. I know.
Yeah.
We've all got your back.
I appreciate it.
And what I will ask is that if you're in the chat, let's just not have any bashing at all. Let's just try to keep it.
I'm not trying to bash.
No, not you, Donnie, not you. I'm just saying.
Sorry.
No, not you. There's just some other stuff in the chat, and tonight we want to expose some things, but we want to also be the change we want to see. So,
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I really love y'all, and for every bit of support that y'all give, man, it means so much. It really does.
Thank you, Donnie,
I love
for
my kids with all my heart. I love you guys too.
I know you do, because you keep supporting us like we do you.
I'm trying to work. I'm back to working 7 days a week. I have to work for different builders I've never worked before, and it's like everything's a big tangled mess. I can't even. Everything's all screwed up bad.
Well, this too shall pass. It's
Right.
not going to last forever. It will subside.
Right. But I do love y'all. Appreciate all the good help. I really do. Thank you so much.
We love
All
you
that
too,
y'all
Donnie.
do.
And
Thank you.
the best advice, and it's the same advice I give you all the time. If it's hard to listen to, just try not to listen to it.
I turned it off immediately. I really did. That's why I called you. 'Cause
I know, and that's what we do, right?
Yes.
Yep. Well,
I love y'all. I'll let you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
love
Thanks.
you too, bro. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye. It just is a testament, right? It's on and 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 on. Fizzle, where you at?
I'm here.
It's just like that, it's just like the record that won't change, right? It's just like the record that won't change. What I will say is that Fizzle has really implanted the seed in me that that the chat is a representation of the creator. And again, I don't agree with everything Doug does, and he doesn't agree with me, but I certainly, I don't like when I have been exposed to things that go on in Doug's chat and we're just going to be different than everybody else. That's what we really want. So did you email me the thing?
Yeah, but just make sure that you're only playing the funny parts. Don't go into where it gets serious and we actually start talking about the actual thing, because it's privated out of respect for that creator.
Oh, it's private. I can't sign into it because of my
If I unlist it, will you be able to see
Yes.
it?
Yep.
Okay, let me go do that.
All right. You guys, we're going to go through some of the stuff that happened last night if you weren't present on Fizzle's channel, which is True Crime Commentary. If you're not subscribed, please go on over and check out her channel. There was the true crime mama or Krama mama. That's what it is. You know, there was just some things that were popping off that made Fizzle uncomfortable with what was going on there, and they were able to, you know, work through that. So it was a beautiful thing. But there was, like I said, there was some really great moments that transpired from us trying to mimic looking like true Krama, you know. So
And we weren't trying to mimic any person in particular. That was completely unscripted. We were not trying to mimic Ziggy or any individual at all. We were just kind of unscripted, going through the first things, all of the negative things about many channels.
sure, just doing what they do.
Yeah, just mimicking them.
Yeah.
And chat had to participate too. And chat actually helped me set the rules for hosting a Krama Live, which was no rules. You say whatever you want, whether it's true or not. Chat gets to say whatever they want, whether it's true or not. And, you know, and that's just kind of how it goes. And
Yeah,
also
absolutely.
make sure you thank everybody for their super chats, and make sure you dry bag or soft bag or whatever it's called. You know, all the things that are involved in the foolery. So, you know, that's what we did last night. And me and the girls, we got up there. You're not one of my girls, but you're my boy, and you got up there too. And we cut up, and it was so. We all woke up laughing this morning. All of us, everybody. We still, like, our cheeks hurt, our stomachs was hurting. Like,
It was an ab night.
yes, it was an ab night.
Cheek and ab night.
Yeah.
All right. So, what portion of the video do you want to start at from last night?
You can skip to where, like, you know, a few people get on panel. Like, go to whenever, like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of far in, but
Let me see. Like right in
Not-
here?
no, more than that, because that one shows Mama She's grandson. Okay, you can just start there. That's fine.
Okay, I'm done with the studio. Sorry.
You just
Yeah,
even though you're not.
Clear it up, though, Libby, because otherwise it's getting lost. I think.
Oh, you wanna come up, Chris? That's fine. You got a beef with me? Come on.
Gotta be with you.
Okay, Chris. Oh, this is another one. Here, Chris, pull up, bitch.
Hey, y'all were cutting up last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, and she says that pull up thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so about that, Ziggy called me ghetto. She's like, Penny is really nasty and ghetto. And she, like, I don't like it whenever women talk like that. She cusses like a sailor. Well, surprise, bitch.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Hell yeah. Fuck you mean, look at that.
Oh, shit. Ahoy, motherfucker. But, oh, my God. Anyway.
You want me to go forward?
Yeah.
All right.
What Penny was like, it was really only my influence that made Penny a better person. I can't change her, but I tried my best. It was like, you know, Taming of the Shrew. I tried my best to, like, turn her into a better version of a woman, but she just utterly refused. And realistically, it was only me and my team of researchers that were able to find this out, guys. Yeah.
You've got quite a team, You've got quite a team.
Oh, that was because that one right there. What we said was because Scott was like, you know, I saw Penny for who she was a long time ago, and you know now everybody else does too. You know, she's a piece of shit. Tired.
he definitely sounds like a scorned man, doesn't he? Like it's like I don't know. It was like he felt like he maybe owned all the stock in Penny. Like, I don't know, man.
God, no, sir.
But not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, Penny's
All the penny stocks.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. So, what's the most? Let me ask you a question while I got you here. What's the most colorful thing you've heard Scott say about you since you've been hearing Scott say things about you?
Well, I mostly hear what other people hear Scott say about me. People tell me what Scott says about me. So, I think, I don't think he's ever called me the C word that I know of. I know, well,
For
he
real?
did call me, no, I don't, yeah, I don't think he's ever called me the C word, but, he did say I was a piece of shit, and he did say that I was spineless. But yeah, I don't, I just
Wow.
know what people tell me, so I don't know.
Man, that's fucked up too, because like you were man, you were like
Oh, he did call me a C word. Spooky says he called her a C word, so there's that.
Yeah, like it was pretty much when he stopped talking to you was when he started saying that C word a whole lot. It seemed like, didn't he?
Well, yeah, that was part of the reason why I couldn't, like, I just couldn't, because he was still tied to true crime commentary, and it was just that's not what I wanted to be a part of. So
Yeah. Can I ask you another question? Like, I remember all through he must have, like, does he have like really bad allergies or what?
I don't know. I don't know if he
Like
has
all
bad
through the
allergies.
summer, they used to call him Scott or Sniffly Scott or shit like that. Like,
Snot. They called him Snot.
snot. That's right. It's like, dude, what the fuck's up with your nose? Now it's wintertime and his nose is all cleared up. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Snot. That's right.
I don't know if I mean, maybe he was sniffly. I don't know. I never noticed, really.
No, it says one of my homegirls was like, if he tipped over his keyboard onto the table, he'd get fucked up for the weekend.
Oh my God.
Hey, y'all. Hey, smoke them if you got them looking ass. I ain't gonna be mad at you at all. You can even smoke in the house if the babies are asleep. No, don't do that looking ass.
Don't do that. What the
Go outside. But smog out your car, whatever you got to do. Here we go.
Jericho. Is my microphone okay? Because Savage.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
still
by
kind
the
of-
way, hey Savage, hey girl, hey, hey girl, what's up? As soon as
Hold
I-
on. Do you have all of it in here?
All I hear was
Yeah, that's the full thing.
Okay. Hold on. Let's go to a highlight really quick. Who the fuck is this
Okay.
guy right here?
Oh, that was my porn bomb moment.
That was the porn bomb?
Yeah, because you have to have a porn bomb in Krama.
Every time. I gave you one. I gave you side butt, didn't I?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
no, we do not. Yes, we do not shit upon
Hey.
the
That's a damn lie. We all heard Pootie Booty Carrie.
This dude ain't shit.
Over on Ziggy's channel. Oh yeah, smoke weed every day too.
yeah. All right, you guys ready to watch?
Hold on. I gotta get the porn bomb, man. Where's that at?
Which one? Because they claim that
wait,
you were
there's
standing at the counter naked. He was not naked. He had his breeches on, whatever the breeches were. They were breeches, but the counter was in the way. They assumed you were naked. Come on.
No, I just had my booty hanging out. That's it. But you know what? It was just like showing like my lower back, like showing my lowest back. Man, I got a perfect white boy ass. Perfect. I mean, it just when I sit down, it's just right on my tailbone.
Oh my God.
I do want to move forward really quick to some bullshit. I see Scott's fucking dumbass emblem right here. So.
Don't show that. Don't show that. Yeah, don't
Why?
show that because I don't want to display that channel.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. You made a deal.
No,
right.
just don't even. When they're on screen, just don't even.
Well,
Where they're still on
they're
screen. You're yeah. You got to go backwards.
They stayed up with you for 4 hours. Wait. Okay, I see what's going on here.
We were
right.
playing it, then they decided to come.
Here it is.
Why
right
don't
here.
you?
Look, this is the porn bomb right here. Fizzle. Oh.
Look, and somebody in chat said, "I seen Benny's ass hairs. We're married now." Oh my god!
See, it's just my lower back. That's all.
What a confidential.
I got a bulge in my lower back.
And then we said that everybody in chat had to sign non-disclosures because they were gonna sign non-disclosures with your left nipple. Oh, no, notarized by your left nipple.
Yeah, look at that. Somebody just said they seen me shake it. Yeah, Trito. Hey, will you help me? You know what? This is what I'd like to do real quick. I'd like for you to read these messages in a woman's voice while I play them really quick, okay?
What messages?
I'm about to play them. I'll tell you which ones.
Okay.
Trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning. If Ernie Shell gives you any problems, you need to step away. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and read that. Read that.
Okay. I have seen the bullshit he's doing. I have nothing for him. He touched my daughter when he lived here. He's a fake, a liar, a user, and threatened to have my whole family killed. He has slandered me after that trial. I'm just glad people are trying to expose him for whom he really is.
This is the woman that Ernie Shell put a gun to her head. She also testified at Shelby Shell's murder trial, where he took a plea deal to keep from having to go through another trial. So, moving forward.
I didn't lie. I wasn't either of their girlfriends. Ernie is bi. He has a lover, and Corbin, he likes it in the ass. I have talked to him several times.
Trigger warning. Yeah, this shit is bad. And let me tell you what, like, I didn't want to focus on Ernie anymore. I didn't want to give him any air. But, you know, there's a couple of good guys. They're at the stand. As you can see here, the stand. This is Big Jimbo and Matt Kemper. You guys really need to, they've made it a mission to remove this predator from the community. And what I find strange is that we actually have a real life predator in the midst of us all. This guy has said that he's doing this, and this, and he's never done anything. And actually to add to the list of accolades that actually are escapades, he stole some woman's thunder for some legislation that she wrote. So I have a real issue with this situation. And
hey, Benny.
Yes.
Read Brandy's message.
Where's Brandy at? Let's see. Brandy
says, please ask Don Wells not to call Doug or anyone right now, please.
All right, hold on. Why are they trying to tempt him?
I don't know.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, Lizzie B. Savage butt dialed me. That's a thing.
Did she say anything?
No, she didn't. She realized it immediately.
Mm.
Hey, it's Benny. Benny, what's going on? Are you being bothered right now? Are you being bothered? Okay. Well, it might be. Yeah, don't do it. It's probably a bad mix tonight. It's not going to work out. That part isn't like it never does, and it's just just look at find some church stuff to look at for a little bit, and then just lay down and yep, do it. Okay. All right, Bubba. All right. Just don't want any problems. Thank you, Fizzle.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay. All right. First off, let me also state that I knew that these gentlemen at the stand were taking this very seriously. This isn't an attempt to discredit Ernie from the YouTube. This is an attempt to get Ernie some help and also get some help for the victims that he's left behind him and continues to leave behind him. This is a very serious issue. And I think that as creators and as people that are here for children, we need to take this very seriously and put some general awareness on this.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
They're very generous with their allotted time for reading.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. This is in terms to, in regards to the masks. Can you see that one?
I can see it starting at he might.
Yes.
He might have mailed 8 or 10 the whole time he was here. There was a video of him shooting a hole in mask that was fake. It had Sting attached to it and had me pull the string like he shot the mask when he didn't.
Some really weird shit. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know what that's all about. I'm assuming that he tried to make it seem like he shot a gun when legally he wouldn't have shot. I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And then she pulled a string to make it look like there was an effect, right?
I'm guessing, yeah. Like it's a very it's like I do believe that the woman is just replaying it back in text the way it happened, and I don't even think she understands what the fuck is actually going on. It's very troubling. Now, I will tell you this. Somebody just hit me with some information about Trisha. And they're gonna be forwarding me the rest of the information, but I tell you what, it's a very sad situation that she has going on in real life. And that despite her behavior online, ultimately I know you don't wish harm on anyone, right?
No, I just want her to go away.
That's it. Like you need to go away. You need to leave Penny alone. She's not done anything to you other than just
call you out.
That's it. Retort and call you out. So, in terms of Trisha, like, it hasn't been about Summer for her ever, has it? Isn't she the same woman that came out with pictures of a girl in the bed where the face was all covered up and they tried to make it seem like, yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
I remember. Wasn't she also one that said...
No, she accused Chasing Truth of manipulating that photo where it didn't look like what it was. Wow. That's just... she's nuts, man. She needs help.
What do you think's actually going on with her?
I think that she wants money, she wants attention, she wants validation, and she's looking for it. Like, it was kind of sad the other day. She was doing a live and nobody was in there. Like, one of the clip channels was recording her live, and they were recording the live chat too, and she was talking to nobody. It was really weird.
What channel was that on? That was on the zombie one?
It was either on it might have, I don't know, there's so many just for her, like like if you just type in missing but not forgotten, all the clip channels for her come up.
Hell yeah, they do. Fucking right. This is it right here. If you're not
that one was my favorite, man. That one was my favorite.
If you're not subscribed to Say Less Zombie Looking Ass, I don't know who that is, but this woman thinks it's me, and it's not. I assure you. I would totally claim it if it was. It's like farting in a car with the windows up. Like, you know, if you're gonna do that, you need to just say, "Hey, that was me." I just think we probably already know, but check this shit out, Looking Ass. Where's it at here? Where the fuck was it? I just had it. Oh shit. This one, part 3. Look at this shit. This is unfucking believable.
He's a transgender sometimes.
She made a new one, and she said I took her content. That's my video! You stole it from me! How the hell did my not keep deleting the years did?
Wait, no,
She's talking about me.
She's talking about you, right?
That's my video.
Yeah.
She stole it from me. Ugh, shut the fuck up.
Look at all these long ass chats. I mean, posts. Holy shit.
No, but read it. Look, she shot herself in the foot talking about, oh, my channel was hacked and one of my subs messaged me and they said that ever since they subbed to me, my Netflix got hacked and this, that, and the third. And she realized she shot herself in the foot and everybody was like, no, we ain't fucking with that bitch no more. And then now she's saying, please check out my channel. I am not hacked any longer. It was only for a couple hours. They have been, she really should start using some fucking punctuation.
Yeah, that's just like one long ass sentence. Holy fuck.
Yeah, like you have to make up punctuation in your head for her. She's like, they have been blocked. I changed everything. I set up account watch for things like this. So you can pay to have your account monitored. So I want everyone to know you are totally fine. They can not get you. Man, look, she realized she shot herself in the foot.
Why? Like, she just can't stop, can she?
No, she can't. And I want you to notice that since I called her out, like, since everybody is on her ass about this shit, she has not put together one thread of a video with any information or anything, nothing useful, nothing. All she does is go live and like draw on her screen. And like I said, if she puts together a video, it looks like a 5-year-old made it.
Yeah, I agree.
She hasn't done shit yet, or recently.
Hey, is she the same person that claimed that Summer was spotted at a library in fucking Oregon or some shit? Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that. Did she say that?
Yes, like way in the beginning, and she had a picture, and I want to say that Mountain Girl 212 or whatever, she was like sort of helping that shit gain air for a few days, and then it just kind of went away. But it was I could be wrong. It might not have been her, but I thought it was on her other channel. Like this is interesting right here. Check this out. I know probably a lot of you seen it, but I still like every time this shit comes across my feed, I watch it. I'm like, there's so much going on here. Like, watch this lady walk away. She is built like a fucking, I don't even know, like a fence post. Like, look at her. It's just very strange. But this is where she goes behind the thing to hit the thing, right?
Yes.
Look at her. Like, she smoked her whole entire ass off. Holy shit. Like, she just smoked it down to her hip bones. What the fuck? Here we go.
This shit is creepy. This part is so creepy.
Got her phone, so hold on. They'll be here and I'm getting my bag.
She acts like she's talking to some kids she's leaving in the fucking living room, doesn't she?
No, she's talking to the 3 people in chat.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a lot going on here. Like, this woman is, I said it before, like, this woman's built like construction materials, like straight lines and shit. There's no curve to this woman's whole life. Hold on, guys. She smoked her whole life.
She's so, like, I don't even know what to think about when she comes back. It's so bizarre, her behavior.
I know. It's like she just took a blast from the past. Hold on, guys. It's a big hit. Big hit. Damn. Come back for air, Trisha. Look at that. Here she comes. She done smoked her hips off, too. Holy shit. What the fuck was that? Do you care to lend me an opinion on what the fuck I just looked at right there?
Bro, that's
That's what hookers do when they come from out behind the dumpster fucking hitting that rock. They come back and they're like a whole new person and shit.
right. That's the only explanation I could think, because that's exactly what it looks like.
Let me tell you what, with hips that narrow, she can't even taste barbecue. Like, I don't even think like soul food. Like, yeah, somebody said in the chat she needs some fucking bread or some fucking. She needs to eat a steak, but just the fat. That was meth head sexy. Yeah, that was fucking very. That was troubling. Can we get a replay of that beautiful beam footage? Like, this bitch came back from. She came back from the deep part of the ocean, like Ariel from under the sea, looking at. That woman just has a head and a vagina.
Oh my god.
She's just a vagina on wheels.
Oh my god.
God
It's
bless
like all legs. All legs.
and not the good kind. Look at that laugh. Like, that laugh is like, look at, she just raised her lip. Watch. That's so, she is so filthy gross. And she, you know what? At some point, her husband was really good to her because she has a pretty high self-worth, wouldn't you say, Fizzle?
Yeah, she's definitely full of herself.
Yeah, she's very.
The other day she was talking and she slipped twice. She had 2 Freudian slips where she said, when my channel got taken down, which is not true, it was stolen. Ooh.
Oh fuck! I don't think she has anything anyone would want to steal unless she has a really nice radio in her car. Like, maybe then, but I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. She's definitely a culture vulture. That's for fucking sure. Hold on, let's get that. Look at the fucking legs on this thing. She's built like a fucking flamingo.
Yes.
Hell yeah, like she can leap tall buildings in a single bound looking ass. Holy shit. Did she used to run the 440? What the fuck? Say, Joe, she done smoked her hips, ass, and her memes off. My son calls breast memes.
Oh my god.
She done smoked her titties off.
Oh my god.
Let's leave that there for a minute. Let's just let that fucking sink in. You know what I'm guessing, Fizzle? I'm guessing no matter how I hit the space bar and then hit it again, it's going to leave her face looking fucked up. What do you bet me?
I don't want to bet against you.
You think I'll win?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. You know what? Let's play a game. How about I hit the space bar? You'll hear me do it. You can tell me to hit it again at any time. And I bet you could even predict a fucked up face over here on my end. You want to try?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Stop.
Got it. Let's do it one more time. Just to make sure that it's not a fluke, okay?
Stop.
Oh shit. Look, she smoked a dimple in her cheek. She hit that pipe so hard it pulled a dent in her cheek.
Mm-mm.
You know what? Like, I bet this chick hasn't ever had cellulite.
Probably not. No, but look, I'm not. Go to the Penny Fuck Your Thoughts channel.
Penny for your thought. Okay.
Just Penny FYT. Nah, that's not me.
That's it right there, right?
Yeah. Look, play that video.
Right here?
Swear to God, like that.
Hold on. Whoa. Is this her?
No, it's not.
Okay. All right. Oh my God.
Right?
It's only got an angle when it's at an angle.
Right. The right angle.
What the fuck? Oh my God. You could totally say that is her. No one would be able to tell you any different.
Well, that's why I put the mask on. So.
Oh my God. She's built like a daddy long legs.
Mm-hmm. Mosquito hawk looking ass.
Holy shit. She looks like she's got 2 knees.
Mm.
One on her ass. That's actually a knee. Oh, fuck. This woman ain't shit. Hold on. For anybody that doesn't know, this is kind of where we were at really quick. We were at missing, but not forgotten. Oh, missing Indigenous. Missing, but not forgotten. This is important to recap for anyone that didn't quite see it. Oh, wait, what is this? Missing but not forgotten says what Summer Wells was found. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she did.
Really come out. So,
Is this the one where she sniffles all the way through it?
It's probably from the same live, yeah.
Yeah, like she had this very consistent, continuous sniffle, and I'm like, where the hell did that come from, looking ass?
really come out.
There's one. Count them.
So, anyway, new information yesterday, guys. Like God said, do believe they have found her.
Man, her whole head is just cheekbones and eye sockets.
Yes.
She's got Native American cheekbones, and I don't think she's got any Indian in her. Like, she just smoked her cheekbones to the sky.
Yeah, she reminds me of the evil characters with those really pointy cheekbones.
Hell yes. Holy shit looking ass. If you punched that fucking cheekbone, good night team strategy.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100%. Do believe police found her.
Wow. She's serious too, isn't she?
Yeah, she's trying to get people over to her channel with that.
By saying that, that's what she thinks. That, like, does she actually think people are going to come there and then, like, 5 minutes later after they see that she hasn't actually been found, that
she just wants to be because remember her channel name got switched because she had to the other one was taken down and she had to use her boyfriend's channel, and so nobody knows where she's at. All of her 10,000 subs are like reaching out to her through email and asking, "Where are you? We can't find you." And so she's got to say something pretty outlandish to get back on the map because she can't get caught red-handed right now stealing people's content. So she's got to do this.
Yeah, no, I agree. If you stare at the space in between her makeup and her eyebrows, like, just stare at that area for a while and then, like, look away and then look back. Like her whole face changes when you stare at this little area right here. I don't know what it is. It's like, looking at those things that are like on Facebook posts that look wavy when you look at them. Like once you look at that area right here and then look back, her whole head looks different. Like I don't even know.
I don't even think she's wearing makeup. I think that that's darkness around her eyes.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. I was gonna say she fucking almost looks like she's got a black eye right here. Damn.
Well, her eyes are bones protrude, and so her eye sockets are kind of deep.
Yeah, it kind of throws a shadow up there, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say that her hair looks healthy. I mean, it doesn't look thin or methy or anything, but that's not to say that it's not. But, I mean, just look at her. She just fucking, what's next? I mean, she's just fucking shoulder sockets and and cheekbones. Like, just fucking, she just looks anorexic almost, doesn't she?
I mean, she says that she's been skinny her whole life. She has 7 kids, and she says that, she takes care of herself.
7
So,
kids?
yeah.
Hold on, looking ass. This is not going to work. I'm about to show you something. True eyes. She's a goddamn liar is what she is. Pardon my
Yeah,
French.
it's true lies.
True lies, yeah. Are you serious? Her channel's True Lives, right?
I think she changed it again, though.
What? How can that be? Well, let's go over
Yeah,
here.
because she wants to change the direction of her channel to calling out bullying.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I'll find the link right here.
Even though she bullied Cher and she bullied Tiffany, she bullied literally anybody at all who's ever spoke her name if she can. Oh, and she uses that R word loosely, boy.
Does she?
Yes.
She changed it to live, laugh, love. She changed the picture too.
She said that her uncle sent her a tattoo gun and she's gonna start doing tattoos for $50.
She doesn't have any videos.
Well, I mean, she dirty deletes very quickly.
Not quickly enough. That's not even how you really look in real life.
Well, I mean, yeah.
What is
She
this?
reminds me of a Neanderthal.
BK, oh my God. Like, I don't even talk about this. This is the first time. Like, you got my attention looking ass. Like, why are you making videos about me to make them private? That don't make no fucking sense. I don't get it.
And she don't want that smoke.
Ain't no smoke for free. No smoke for free. Hold on.
Yep. Now, why are they not saying nothing? Well,
why do you think they would not say anything, Fizzle?
Who? I don't even know who she's talking about.
The police. She said the police found Summer Wells.
Oh, because they have to build their case. That's what she says.
Yeah.
They have to gather evidence.
Let me ask you. No, I'm not going to do that. That wouldn't be cool.
one, autopsies, if she had been passed, they have to wait on all of that.
Does she have a bra on?
I don't think she has titties on, so
That's what I was going to say. There's no need for a bra when you smoked your tits off.
2, evidence. They're wanting to charge somebody. Okay.
You fucking think. Holy shit.
yeah, she's a winner.
She's
for
a gentle
sure.
giant is what she is.
So they're going to work and get their evidence together before they even let the community know.
Again, you fucking think?
Right.
I think yeah.
People don't realize they don't just come out and talk about the case like that, you know. And if you remember the Megan Boswell case, that's a perfect example.
There's like the third or fourth sniff. Like, it's strange. She's strange, man.
Megan Boswell case.
She's fucking scary looking. She looks like what I think Slender Man's wife would look like. You know what Slender Man is? Fizzle?
You want to take a look at chat?
Oh, what is it? What'd I miss? Who's here?
Just you know, just look at a couple of. Go to see Honest Rage. There you go.
Gotcha. Ernie's wife. Yeah, she looks like Voldemort.
Go play Ziggy's live. That's what I'm up here for, right?
Ziggy's live. Yes.
Let Ziggy get that work.
Yeah, she could get to business. Let's see her. No, we weren't necessarily body shaming. We were just pointing out the fact that she got some real issues going on in life. Here we go.
File your taxes free your way.
So we're gonna go to 35 minutes, correct?
Nah, I think it was a little bit past that because she was still talking about other shit whenever.
35. Let me find it first.
Go to like, I don't know, like 30. Yeah, just do 40. Let's see.
Bitch, every other day. Just today, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay, go back.
Is it getting good?
Sorry for the.
We missed the first part of it.
I apologize too for my part and stuff. We both recognize we're not going to be friends, like, or anything. I told her, you know, she's buddies with Lizzie and Griff, and that's just.
Who is she talking about? You?
No, hell no. Come on now. Shit.
Yeah, no. Plus, there's quite the history. But we just came to a common ground where we're just not going to be talking shit about each other and stuff, which we haven't really been anyways. Did protection asking for Armis still up?
Dear God, speed it up.
Video, Deborah, which video? The one in the
Okay,
car?
looking ass.
Or in the
God damn. She talks so slow.
Well, it's Krama because that's what it all is, Fancy Clancy. It's all Krama. Just like Penny and her bullshit video she did yesterday. Oh, let's act Krama just for today. Just for today. I'm not a fucking bitch every other day. Just today I'm gonna act like I'm an asshole, but every other day.
Pause. So you gotta be a bitch to do Krama, right? Because she says, I'm gonna do Krama just for today. Never mind that I act like a bitch every other day. Okay. Mirror reflection number 1. Continue.
Act. No, your channel's Krama too, bitch. Stop lying.
No, the fuck it's not, ho.
What'd she say? Your channel's what?
Krama.
Krama. It is not.
Yeah.
Fizzle is the coldest motherfucking me researcher in this community looking ass.
I don't know about that, but it's not Krama.
Man, look here.
Hold on, Biddy. So y'all motherfuckers think that these people on YouTube can go through all these different scenarios where they get drug into drama and whatnot and get talked about, and there's no point where they're gonna say something. You got it fucked up. Because everybody will eventually say something, and you never know how it's going to come out or who it's going to be pointed at. And this bitch right here took everything that was in that live she claims to have not watched and applied it to herself. I guess that motherfucking shoe fit looking ass.
Hell
bitch,
yeah.
Didn't it?
It did. And that's the thing, is that when it comes back around, it's almost like she was making fun of you doing what she tries to do, but you did it better than her. And like, I don't know. It's like, it's all the way fucked
That
up.
was my first Krama, and I did it better than you looking ass.
All the way better. Like, fucking much better looking ass. Like,
people actually enjoyed themselves looking ass. And then we was adults at the end because some real shit came up, and chat completely stopped and handled the fucking business looking ass. Shut the fuck up, Ziggy.
Yeah, Ziggy's remarkable. You know, like
Ziggy is remarkable.
You're correct. Or she could be very remarkable in a very unremarkable way.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, we're agreeing to agree. I mean, we're saying the same thing, just different.
Yeah.
You ready to move forward?
Yes.
Here we go, looking at.
Like, she kind of sounds scary. She kind of sounds like
Boo, bitch.
Penny. Like, what? She had me fooled.
Good job, Penny. Can you tell me how to fool her? What are you going to do to fool her?
Well, all she has to do is not watch your channel, because then she wouldn't know anything about you. And then she would completely miss every bit of shit talk that you've had done about you and all of your reactions to it. So she won't know that you have the capacity to fucking snap.
True. I'm with that. I'm with it.
But keep in mind, this shit was not targeted at her. This shit was a ha ha he kiki fucking live where we was bullshitting. She took all that shit to heart.
She took
And
it
that
really-
motherfucking shoe fit. I'm
took
holding
it-
up your mirror, Ziggy.
She took it very personally, didn't she?
She sure did. I think I hurt her feelings.
You know, I mean, but it's, you know, I guess she thinks she owns the monopoly on Krama. I mean,
Oh,
I wonder why. You know what it is? Does Ziggy ever come around and get on a panel during times like that, or does she just wait until the next day to talk shit about it?
I don't know. I don't watch Ziggy. I mean, just like that live that we did last night on my channel and how it was like chaotic for me. Like it was, whoo, that was a lot. People were talking over each other. Like it was a lot. And so I typically stay away from channels like Ziggy's where that sort of thing is going on, because it's like it's just too chaotic and I don't like it. So
I mean, so basically, could we agree on the fact that she was ugly to you today because you just did Krama last night?
Oh no, I don't feel like she was ugly at me, like ugly to me. I feel like what she was doing was standing in the mirror, because what we were doing last night was being a reflection of what we see on these other channels, and we were imitating it. So if you don't like what you saw, maybe it's time to evaluate your choices.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the really good time as adults to validate your choices is before you find yourself in a fucked up situation. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you don't want to identify it's a problem. Like when it's a problem, you'd like to be able to identify it before it becomes as such, you know? So, you know, I have a lot of respect for all the women in this community. But I have a very reserved respect for the women that are excellent researchers, because I pride myself on being a researcher when it calls for it. And you just never have seen any research go on her channel unless it's somebody doing it for her and telling her what to say, you know? I mean, it's a bad deal. And it's always seems to be some sort of moderator issue with her. Like they're always, you know, having some sort of issue with a moderator doing some dumb shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just what it is over there, I guess.
Love you too, Brandy. Let me see what I got somebody trying to get my attention here real quick, Fizzle. This is, let's see here. Donald. Sorry, sweetie. Let me see. Okay, let me check my email really quick, Fizzle. I've got a supporter, Donald Duck. You know Donald Duck. MGL doxed her last night. So
the fuck?
Yeah. So I just want to ask really quick, do you want me to show the video, or are you just trying to show me that there is a video? Because I don't want to re-dox you if that's what happened. So let me see real quick. Yes, Mama Buzz. I'm getting hundreds of emails, so I'm trying to get to them. Hold on, I'm waiting for Donald Duck to tell me if it's okay to play the video or whatever she sent me, because it's got to stop. You know what I mean? Like, what is the point of doxing supporters? Like, what? She cleaned the video, I think. Let me see here. You can't see my screen, right? Let me see.
No, I can't. Sorry, I was muted.
7,295.
It's still going up. People are still donating.
How long are you gonna have? So here's my thing, Molly.
Time ago, yeah. When I wasn't covering it, yes.
I need to look at this before I show it. I don't want to. I need to go through that first. So I will go through that. Crude AF showed it earlier with. Yeah, I don't want to throw you out there, Donald. But she was doxxed because she was sticking up for Don and Candace. And we sure do appreciate that, Donald. It's a hard job and a hard chore to be involved in supporting due process. Because let me tell you what, it's not going to be Don and Candace forever. Eventually, the community will move on to someone else's family. And it will be you protecting another family from what happens online, right? It just is what it is. But I will cover that, Donald. I just want to look at it. I don't want to put some stuff out there and jack y'all around and shit. So I will make a thing of it, though. Let's move forward on this. Okay, Fizzle?
Yeah.
She did. She had me fooled. I thought she was like this, like, of course I never really watched her much, but I thought she was like this nice, like, kind of like quieter girl.
So you never watched me much, yet you have this formed opinion of me.
That's crazy to me. That is absolutely crazy to me that somebody can do that. That can actually say those two things together. I mean, over here, if you say something bad about someone, but you preface it first by saying you haven't watched it, like you look like a complete, utter idiot, right? Like,
no, well, let me tell you what she's doing by saying that. Well, I thought that she was a good person. So she's trying to make it sound like she was fooled, and then she's being kind, and Ziggy's this kind person, and I thought Penny was a good person. I mean, of course, now she doesn't want to get caught up in having ever contributed to views or whatever, and she's like, well, of course I didn't watch her much, but all right, anyway, continue.
She cusses like a sailor and sounds like really gross. I don't like when girls
Hold on, pause. You know what's gross, Ziggy? Taking a fucking puppy away from his mother before it's ready.
Hell yes. That's
gross. That's fucking gross. And you should know better. You know what else is gross? Talking about somebody else's kid that you took to a hotel online, talking about that kid's problems. That's fucking gross. You know what else is gross? Allowing your fucking panel to act and run amok and letting your chat do the same things and saying all kinds of false things about real live people. They're not just fucking names on the goddamn chat screen, you dumb bitch. Go ahead.
Let me tell you what else is gross. Driving a vehicle with a child in the car and you get pulled over and you got over a 0.08 blood alcohol level. Operating a vehicle with a child in it while you're drunk is super, super.
I didn't know that. I know she had alcohol stuff on her record, but I didn't know there was a kid in the car. That's fucking. You're a piece of shit, Ziggy.
Yep, it was endangering. It was an endangering deal, but
damn.
Yeah, dude. She has a couple of the alcohol charges, but she has. She's got that one they're not calling it a DUI. It's operating with a BAC over 0.08, but then there was a second charge that was enhanced on it, and it was endangering a passenger or something, and we just sort of deduced it down that it was her daughter, and she never said that it wasn't her daughter. So that was another fucked up thing. Yeah.
What is this from? Did you catch that? It says in publicly and knowingly supporting a convicted child predator. Who did she support?
Ernie, I guess.
He's not a convicted child
Oh,
predator.
no, you're right. You're right. Who was a convicted child predator?
I don't know.
Maybe she'll probably say it in the chat. Because I tell you what.
Paranormal Invite.
Oh yeah, Paranormal Invite. Yeah, let's go over
What the fuck is
here.
that?
Check it out. Yeah, she did a thorough, like she did you catch that? She caught this.
Wow. So wait, hold on. Convicted child predators are allowed to be on YouTube?
They're not supposed to be. No.
What the fuck?
Well, not specific, you know, if you used the internet to procure, then it would be a problem. But she was able to catch the Paranormal Invite guy. Does she still have the video? There he is, right here.
Hey guys, welcome back.
This guy.
So what he's saying is,
Can't see.
this is what I do. I do this for you. So I am entitled for you to.
She caught his ass, and then I think he struck her channel, and then she put it back up anyways. And let me tell you what, as far as I know right now, Did You Catch That is one. She pressured this man enough to get him off of the internet. Now I've heard that that he's come back on under another channel name, but let me tell you what, this dude made some very disgusting references and played some very disgusting games with Candace Bly. Really punished her about her daughter, and really had a pretty good time doing it.
Well, we can't see the screen.
Hold on, I'm trying to find. I think she had a shorter one. That where is it at? Yeah, it's just a bad deal. Like the dude is, he's got these charges,
Hey guys, welcome.
and he's messing around in children cases, right? Like, again, these motherfuckers, you know, like Ernie and, you know, some of the rest of them, like, oh, I exposed a dude that was a child sex predator that was charged with sodomy, that was following these cases. And it seemed very, very probable that he was following these cases so as he could hear, you know, these traumatizing accounts of, you know, people talking about their assaults. And it just very, very concerning, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she was able to shake that guy out, and you know, I applaud her for it. And she was, you know, able to pressure him in a way that he moved around. So that was a beautiful thing. Thank you for that. We're gonna move forward on Ziggy. You all right, Fizzle?
Yeah.
Gross, sorry. That's just, I know sometimes I cuss, but I really.
You also had a house that you guys were pooping in that didn't have water to flush. I think that's gross. Do you have a comment about that, Fizzle?
I just think that if, you know, she can shut the fuck up because
She's foul.
she's saying, I think it's gross when females talk like that. I mean, I know sometimes I cuss, but oh my God.
It's cute when you do it, though. It's not when she does.
And how many women does she let sit up there and do that thing that she hates on her panel? Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up when you fucking talk to me. Just don't fucking talk to me. Just look at the fucking mirror. Don't worry. I'm going to cut out the other creators from that live and I'm going to repost the funny shit because me and the girls had a good time and you're going to see it. That's your fucking mirror, bitch. Look
Hell
at
yeah.
it. Everything that you're saying that was so gross and distasteful about that live last night was imitating exactly the shit that y'all do. So,
Yeah, you got handled last night, Ziggy. You should have watched that shit.
See the last night. Yeah, I was like, oh, let's do Krama just for today. I went in there for just a minute to see what they were talking about. Check my comment on her stupid ass
well,
video.
you should have said hi, bitch.
Hell yeah, you should have came up. You was in there creeping and shit, looking like Ernie,
Mhm.
looking through the window, looking ass.
Who's Penny? She's with Crime Stories Obsessed. Or oh, sorry.
I saw you and him peeking through the blinds, looking ass.
No, Emma's awesome. Crime Stories Obsessed. Sorry.
Emma
True
is
crime
awesome.
Who is?
She said she accidentally said I was crime stories obsessed, and she's like, "Oh wait, no, sorry, no, Emma's awesome. No, Penny's true crime commentary. Emma is awesome.
She's stupid.
So, she's now friends with Benny, and she thinks he's hilarious, and just her coming.
He is. He is.
Ass.
Fucking Texas tea, bitch. How about that?
You want a strumpet looking ass.
Listening to her talk, she's right in the right place.
You goddamn right, because I would never be over there with your fake ass.
No, we're over here doing some real shit, right?
Mm.
Fucking thieving ass skank.
And even when we're playing, we're fucking being truthful.
Yeah, even when we're trying to be like you, we can still do it better than you. Yeah, we make doing what you do look good.
Shocked me. I would have never thought that she does. Hey, Mulan.
That's crazy how that bitch can go from calling you out your name and then goes, then go, hey girl.
I know, right?
That shit is so whack.
Oh, it's. I used the word ghetto, and that's racist. She's white. Are you serious, Skilo?
Do you care to speak on that?
Go ahead, Benny.
Don't?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to go ahead and drop the T?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ziggy, you can't use the word ghetto when you refer to my homegirl, bro. Let me tell you why. She's married to a black man looking ass. I know you didn't know that. You know now. But it is a very real racist thing to say to a woman that's married to a black man. Whether the black man is, financially successful or adequate in his own life for her, for you to use that connotation against Penny, you actually were very wrong. And it's super fucked up, Ziggy. But it is part of it. Go ahead.
Do you want to go ahead and see now? She's mistaken. I guess she's talking about how I say pull up. That's just something we say where I'm from. I don't know what you say where you're from, but I'm from Texas, and we say things shorter. We don't waste time with words, especially whenever it comes to the point of you're ready to, bust ahead, bust ahead here, bust ahead there, bust ahead all fucking everywhere. And if I say pull up, I'm only saying that because I know you got my address. So whenever I tell somebody to pull up, that means I know they know where I stay. And that means if you got some shit to say, pull the fuck up. Period. Stop talking to me from across the internet. Fucking pull up, bitch. And that's it. Like, that's what that means. And that's just how we say it where I'm from.
Let me tell you what, Fizzle. If one of your children went missing, she would definitely pull up. That's how you qualify Ziggy on a pull up. Ziggy's only gonna pull up and fuck with you if your child goes missing and you're weak and you're down, and she can come in and she can beat you up even more because you're not really aware of everything going on. And so I think you're safe, but God forbid a tragedy happen in anyone's life, or specifically yours, Fizzle. That's when you could expect her to pop up. But until then, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Well, and also, ghetto it doesn't, she's right, it doesn't refer to any specific ethnicity. However, it does refer to the impoverishment of certain ethnicities
For sure.
and that type of, just that situation. And there definitely was a connotation there, Ziggy.
Correct.
And I think that you just might be ignorant. And so, cut you some slack there. You just really don't have the mind to use a different word. So move on.
You know what? You know what? I appreciate you being that way, Fizzle. But that shit gets no play in this ride. Like, you're fucked up for that, because the way that I look at that, Fizzle, is almost like she does know that you're married to a black man, and that's why she chose that word specifically for an interaction regarding you, right? Like, she didn't say that Don was ghetto or that I was ghetto. She said you were ghetto, and I
Yeah.
believe that totally is a play on your domestic and marital situation, right? Like, there's so many other things she could have used to describe who you are or your
She
children.
goes on to say trashy. I mean, again, and I don't personally take offense to any of the things that she's saying as she's looking in the mirror, because again, that's exactly what last night was. We were imitating exactly what these channels do, how they act, what they say, all of it, all of the scenarios they find themselves in. We were imitating all of it. And, so anything that she's saying, like, that's trashy or it's disgusting or it was so negative. Well, how do you like yourself, Ziggy?
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. Um, and I appreciate Skilo for jumping out of the box right there. And it's like, you don't have to like anything that I say or Fizzle says or Doug or fucking anybody, Ernie. But when you jump out of your body and you start moving towards, these very sensitive and racial connotations, like it's and I take it as a direct shot at my friend Penny. Like, I she's an awesome mother, she's an awesome friend, and she's an awesome wife. And let me tell you what, like, there aren't a whole bunch of white faces in Penny's household. And so I take a immense disrespect to that, because I wouldn't allow you to speak about my friends. Like in my ghetto too, because I don't have a bunch of Caucasian friends, right? It's really Fizzle and some of the ladies, but for the most part in my real life, like, I'm not dealing with a bunch of Caucasian people. So when you use the word ghetto, like, that bothers me too. You know what I'm saying?
And also, I've never, not once, lived in a ghetto. I've never lived in any sort of disparity or anything like that. Which, if she was trying to be using the word accurately, then again she would be wrong. But that's not my my status and never has been. I can go from speaking to you like this to whooping your ass real quick. So just saying.
Absolutely. And I just, I hate that. I hate that calling Penny anything close to ghetto is part of why you're here this evening, right? And it's also, you've mixed in this sort of racism. Like, doesn't matter what you think, Ziggy. The way that it was interpreted, you can't control the way people interpret what you put out there, right? And this person interpreted it as being very nefarious and salacious, right? So you've at least offended this person, right? And
See, you got to watch what you say, because whenever you say certain things, especially whenever you're talking about, well, when you use the word ghetto, there's a lot of heartache around words like that, especially when you look at, like, the issues of redlining and stuff like that. There's just oppression is real. Systemic oppression is real. And I wouldn't expect Ziggy to know a fucking thing about that. But, you know, you don't know who you're offending. So, you know, don't alienate your audience.
Says
You
right
dumb
here,
bitch.
what does ghetto mean in slang?
Can't
that's
see
the
your
way-
screen, Benny.
That's the way she said it, right? Right there.
I guess so.
Right there,
Well,
right?
we can't see it, Benny.
Oh. Right here, Skilo says, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did you choose to use the word ghetto? You liked her when she was quiet. That's racist as fuck and real basic. I can't believe you said that. Then you pop over here, you check out, what does ghetto mean in slang? The term ghetto refers to a neighborhood characterized by low property values and relatively little public or private investment. It is a slang term that is generally considered an offensive stereotype because ghettos have historically been inhabited by racial minorities.
Due to systemic oppression,
Correct.
redlining, you dumb, ignorant bitch. So shut the fuck up when you talk to me. That shit was racist. You didn't offend me because I recognize your ignorance.
An extremely twisted slang used by the SO called ghetto people originates from times where blacks were enslaved and began this type of language. They were poor and so often people in a ghetto. Yeah, man. A type of people who use twisted slang and hang out in packs. For shizzle my nizzle, give me a holler the day after next. My friends and I are so ghetto. Dude, I love your watch. It's so ghetto. That's just a really bad.
Like you can hear people say, "Oh man, that shit's ghetto," and like what they would mean is of lesser quality.
Right.
Why?
Oh,
Because
great.
a ghetto would be of lesser quality, which is why the you know, people of color throughout history have been basically forced to live in neighborhoods with less access to less you know, facilities for doctors and all kinds of like, man, Ziggy, sit the fuck down.
Yeah, sit down, skank. Because if you're not applying that to Penny's real domestic situation, then also what you could be referring to is during Hitler's terrible reign, the Jewish were put into ghettos to be cruelly killed one by one. So either way, you're fucked in the game, Ziggy. You are a skank, Ziggy. Let's do a little bit more. You want everybody in the chat? You want to do a little bit more? Or are you good? Have we done enough? Looking ass. Put a 1 in the chat if you want us to keep going. Put a 2 in the chat if you want us to stop. I guarantee you I can predict what it's going to be. These ladies want a continuance. She ain't thinking when she's speaking. Common sense. Apologize, Zig. Yeah, because you didn't know being ghetto.
How does someone be ghetto? Like how can that just no.
Yeah, what is the ism of ghetto? Right? Like, what is the act of being ghetto? Look at Brandy said 6. I love you. Yeah, so here we go. We're going to pick it up. 4026.
Hey, Milan.
Can't hear it. Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you, but you were
Okay.
Right. How is that racist? Yeah, she's ghetto. She sounds ghetto. Sorry you have a problem with that word.
Wow.
So one of the things that we pointed out in my reenactment of a Krama channel is yelling at the chat and telling them they're wrong and yelling at them. And one of the things that I said in our reenactment, I was like, wait, did they really yell at their chat? And they were like, yes, girl. I was like, damn. But see, point Fucking look at the mirror, Ziggy. Shut the fuck up, you dumb skank. Keep going.
Skank.
That's racist that you called it racist.
Oh Lord.
Holy.
It's reverse racism looking ass. Shut
What
up.
I don't even know if that's what you call it. I think that what she just did is called stupidity. Let's listen to that again. Like, I don't this fucking skank. Listen to this shit.
And that's racist? She's white. Are you serious, Skilo? She's white. How?
You know what?
She's
Hold on.
never seen me. She later on she asked if what does Penny even look like? Who even is she? Has anybody ever seen her? Has she ever cammed up? So bitch, you telling me that you didn't know I was white, but you assumed it?
But
Like,
you know what? Like, I can tell you right now that you might walk past Fizzle in the grocery store and might not think she's white, right? Like,
why does everybody say that?
because it just, like, she could be Mediterranean, she could be Greek, she could be Hispanic, she could be Middle Eastern, Israeli. Like, you could be a lot of different. You could be Brazilian. Like, you do.
Everybody always tells me I look mixed, and I guess everybody is kind of, basically kind of mixed. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, Ziggy, she would not pass for the typical standard white girl. I promise you that. Fizzle looks like she's definitely got some cut in her, right? So that's some real fucked up shit. Now, I go so far as to also say that Skilo here, I'm getting the vibe that Skilo is probably ethnic in some, ethnically diverse in a way, because it was more than just like, whoa. I'm supportive of, not talking in this sort of tone. I'm really getting that this person is ethnic in some way.
Probably.
How
is that racist? Yeah, she's ghetto. She sounds ghetto. Sorry.
That's a triple down.
You have a problem with that word. That's racist that you called it racist.
Yeah, that way of thinking right there, it's racist that you think it's racist.
Yeah, she's saying that it's racist to automatically tie together ghetto with a person of color. It's not racist that she thinks that's racist. That would be Skilo not being ignorant to what the fuck the word ghetto implies.
Shouts
you
out
dumb
to
skank.
Skilo. Yeah, skank.
Seriously, it's racist that you just said, called that racist. Because I use the word ghetto, you suddenly attach that to a race.
It's exactly what it attaches to. It actually attaches to what? It attaches to... Go ahead.
Okay, so a ghetto would be an impoverished area. And typically people of color, primarily people of the African American community, are in ghettos because of systemic oppression. That's just something that Ziggy probably has never even, it's not even crossed her mind. That's why I'm saying she's just ignorant.
She's that insensitive to this topic that she's super not qualified to even, speak on certain shit, because
that's what I'm saying. Like, people on trauma panels, they say things with no thought about the consequence or the repercussions, and chat is allowed to say whatever with the same, without any foresight as to who it might hurt or whatever, if it's true, if it's not true. Luckily she had a real one in her chat and called her out. Unfortunately, Ziggy did what trauma bitches do, and she yelled at her, probably sub.
Oh yeah, just lost it. Just fucking lost it.
But I'm ghetto, bitch. That right there, that was trashy.
Yeah, that was white trashy, for real. And that's fucked up, because she'll call you ghetto 3 times in one breath, and then call you trashy in the next. So I guess
Skilo's in chat. She said, or he or she said, "Man, I wish I would have had time today."
Skilo's here. Where you at, Skilo? Man, appreciate you looking ass. Appreciate you for doing that. Like,
yes, thank you.
Sorry
you got yelled at. I mean, that's kind of what you get at a trauma channel.
That's it. Skilo in the cut.
You can't inform them or educate them on anything. Their opinion is the end all be all, and you can't tell them that they're wrong. You cannot inform them to change their ignorance.
You're exactly right. And you know what happens is that because Skilo steps out and speaks up against it, what happens is that Ziggy will then turn her chat, into these momentary racist sympathizers in order to align with Ziggy and her ideology. So momentarily, everyone becomes a racist. That's what happens.
Yeah, because the chat is a reflection of you.
Absolutely.
And they're going to want to say things to show the creator that they agree with them. Man, the whole shit is sick, Benny. The whole shit is sick.
It is. You could never get me to come on here and align with someone just because I want their attention or whatever. I mean, let's listen to some more.
Ghetto. And I'm not pulling back from that word or apologizing either.
Wow.
Ghetto's not a race.
Hold on. Brandy said that we need to address something. She says, true crime commentary, would you please speak on that you're not getting a divorce? So some twat waffles in chat. Hold on, I lost it. Well,
I was
hi.
just kidding.
My husband was laying in bed right behind me the whole time.
Of course he was.
Yeah, he was right behind me the whole fucking time. And he even accidentally unpaused the video that we were playing when he gave me a kiss and left the room. I'm not getting a divorce. I am a very well taken care of woman. I'm very fortunate.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, she is. Looking ass.
I mean, I could see somebody saying that, being like, "Oh, that was racist," and say if she was like anything but white.
If she was married to a black man and had multi-race children, right? Fizzle?
So it would be that would be racist if you said it to a person of color, but it's not racist when you say it to a white person. Like, what? So you are aware that that word is offensive to people of color. Like, really?
Right. But because she thinks you're white, it doesn't apply to you, right? So it's not.
Yeah, no,
actually
it don't work that way, Ziggy, you
Right.
ignorant skank.
That's what skank. That's what she's doing too. She's like, oh well, that's how she's spinning it now. Well, she's not. She's white, so it's not even racist to her. It's racist, but not in this context. Looking ass.
It's racist to my children. How about that?
Absolutely, and to all of your in-laws and extended family, right?
Yeah.
Hoo-ah.
My very not ghetto in-laws, by the way.
That's right. Yep. Did your husband, did he grow up oppressed in that way?
He grew up in a split family. So he had his father and his mother-in-law. I mean his stepmother, and then his mom. She grew up or she raised him a little bit different in his time with her, but his father is very educated. He's actually law enforcement, and
so ultimately, I guess my point is that she's putting a ghetto mentality on your domestic situation, even when it never was a ghetto situation. Like that's even worse. Like putting black folks in the ghetto that were never in the ghetto.
Right.
That's fucked up. That
is fucked up.
That's
part
bad.
of the problem. Ziggy, you are part of the problem, dear.
And she doesn't even know when she makes a comment and then says shit like, I'm not going to apologize. She doesn't even understand the real trickle-down butterfly effect ramification of what comes from saying things like that, right? Like that's insane.
Yeah. She not only put that on me, but she implied that. And because she implied that towards me, she would imply it towards my whole social economic status. And then that would apply to my husband and my children and his family. So you basically put some black folks in the ghetto and they never been there.
Yeah, that's
like you.
I mean,
wow.
You can't, I was about to say you can't do that. Clearly you can do that, but you shouldn't, right? Like, it's, I don't know. Clearly, Ziggy lives in a place where there's no black folks. Ziggy doesn't have black folks as friends, or she probably doesn't even have a black person stored in her phone as a contact. So, I don't think she's probably ever even taken a picture with a black folk. So, for her,
Christy Louise, don't let Ziggy hear you say.
what did she say?
Penny is the nicest lady in true crime because Chasing is the crazy aunt of true crime, the godmother. So Penny is literally the most calm and the voice of reason.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's the offset between Chasing and Penny. That's why they're friends, So, I mean, and you know what? I like to believe that I coined that phrase, like calling her the godmother of true crime. Like, it doesn't. I mean, you could be a godmother and be 29 years old. All it suggests is that, when this thing fails or whatever, like, you could be the one to really breathe life back into it. And that's truly how I feel about about Tracy. I feel like she has that sort of power, just in her personality. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's I feel like as women that wish to be creators, I think that what's important is that you find someone that that you could yoke to with their style and their belief, and then you kind of put your own spice on that. But there has to be like an architecture for how, like there has to be complete designed channels, and you just plug in different creators, but there's got to be that set of ethics and morality that keep you from doubling down. Like, that's the absolute worst. That's the kind of luck Ziggy has, Fizzle, is that without even knowing your domestic situation, she could say one of the most offensive things she could say and not even realize why it's offensive until 5 hours later when we do this.
Mm-hmm. And she, I mean, don't apologize. Please don't, because you already said you wouldn't.
Right.
But at least now you're informed. And maybe you won't make the same mistake again.
Well, you know what she'll do? She'll say that, well, until there's proof that Penny does have a mixed race family, I don't believe her. She's lying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she'll do. Like, it's inevitable, right? That's
well,
all.
She better reach deep in her true crime pocket and fucking find my address and pull up. How about that?
That's it. Pull up game stiff.
Anyway, I'm not getting into a race conversation. That's so stupid.
Oh my God.
It's really not. It's actually very necessary, but okay.
I mean, she opened the door, and then when she didn't see or hear what she wanted to on the other side, she immediately, like a white woman would, that's caught in a racial situation, you exit stage left. Like,
yeah,
that's sick. Like that's the best it is. But let me tell you what, when you have another, and I'm not going to say that the true crime community here is, racist white women, but we know that there is no but. In addition to that statement, we know that this true crime community is mostly comprised of Caucasian women. And so I do believe that with a monopoly that way, in that regard, that there would have a tendency to be a little bit of a, some of the social unnorms, right? Like, it's a lot of white women here with a lot of edgy racial talk, from, MGL to Perplex to, a lot of these people that, people hold dear and near to true crime, and they're like actually racist. Like, I'm assuming that same connotation from Ziggy, without her, Ziggy's so narrow-minded, she's not even, understanding that even Chasing Truth is married to a black man.
Yeah.
Right?
And and not only do you offend when you say ghetto, and you're using that as a to describe someone's characteristics, that's actually inaccurate, because there's many different types of people who live in a ghetto. it's an impoverished area, and most of the time it's, you know, it's being dealt a shitty hand. But does that mean that the people in that area are bad people? No, there's very good, hard-working people everywhere, as well as in impoverished areas. So what are you referring to when you say acting ghetto? Because then you're trying to lump a whole community into negative characteristics of oftentimes circumstances and situations that basically the government has placed upon a group of people. And I feel like, Ziggy, the more we break you down, I really feel like you might have some deep-seated racism that you need to address.
Absolutely. I mean, without a doubt, because this is, you know, she's also aligned with, you know, the creators that have, you know, this lengthy diary of very edgy or downright racist commentary. And I think that it's despicable. It really is absolutely despicable. There's, you know, there's far better, not better, but yeah, better, far more intelligent and better ways to be critical or criticize than to do that, right? Like it's very insensitive. You know what I mean?
And she is. I mean, she's.
Yeah. Let's move forward. Yeah, that's a quiet spell right there.
Oh, is she not? I don't know. I don't know her race. I don't care. I don't know.
She don't care. She just said it. Fizzle, she doesn't care. Like you can't apologize that away.
She just sounds not like really trashy.
There again, she wanted to make sure that she covered the base. Like she didn't know what race you were. And because she's like, oh, she could possibly be a black woman, let me go ahead and just call her trashy too, because that's going to cover if she's white, right?
Yeah, so in your mind, what you're saying is, without saying it, you tied trashy with ghetto. So basically, you just want to get the point across that that's ultimately what you meant when you said ghetto. Wow, Ziggy, you sound pretty fucking racist, you skank.
You skank. Taking these long ass
That's not what I meant by it, but
I'm ashamed.
You know what's trashy? Showing bones on a true crumma channel, whatever the fuck that is, and in the midst of a missing child's case on the next door neighbor's property, or and alluding to the fact you don't know if it is in fact animal bones or what, but you knew what the fuck it would come across as. You knew that there would be that people would assume that you might be going somewhere else with. Man, Ziggy, you are trashy. That is trashy. You are gross. You need to shut the fuck up when you talk to me, you skank.
Skank.
anyways. Oh, yeah, the ghetto.
Ghetto isn't racist. That is ridiculous. Guess what? This is just what I just told you. She now has, this is the turn. People are now going to align with her and make her what they're going to try to give her. This is an attempt to give her a soft place to land. Oh, Ziggy, it's okay. It's not racist. Go ahead and say it over and over and over. It isn't racist. Well, then I guess, this is a completely biased, it's a completely biased, it's, I guess black folks, this is my point. I guess black folks aren't, they're not capable of being able, they're not allowed rather to tell Caucasian people that word originates from a twisted connotation about black folks being enslaved. right? Like, oh, we're not going to let black folks let that upset them. There it is, right there. It offends them, right? It offends. I'm sure British people that live in a ghetto or whatever, anywhere that you could sensationalize and stereotype large portions, or rather large populations of people, all with one word. That's not good.
Nope.
No, I mean that whole life that she did was totally just negative.
A reflection of you.
A reflection. She didn't like the way it looked. That's it.
Yeah, we don't either, but that's what you look
No.
like. That's what all the little skanks look like whenever you, ugh, dear God. How did it not click with her simple ass that what was going on last night was imitation of how they are perceived? Have you ever heard the term perception is everything?
Right.
Because it is. And while you're busy getting your money and looking down into your echo chamber, if you pay attention to your chat at all, which you do because you do throw a lot of comments on the screen, Ziki, so you know what your chat looks like. And what are you going to say? I can't control my chat, I like to have freedom of speech. But no, don't say freedom of speech. Don't do that, because there is a responsible way to voice your opinion where
Absolutely.
it's not. Man,
Let me
whew,
add to it by
wow.
saying that, for certain people that hold channels, I won't call them creators because they're not all creators, but like for Ziggy and her situation, she needs to have a salacious chat, because when someone makes an off-color comment, that now gives her another 3 minutes worth of content, right? Like, that's what she does. She just waits for something that she likes or doesn't like to pop in the chat. Then she pops it on the screen, and that becomes the topic for a while, right? Like that's her MO.
She's like, I'm the only person that claims Krama. Really? Oh, well, there's Krama Mama. Who sounds exactly like me. Has the same name as me, which is very funny.
Lindsay
has the same name as her. Oh my God. Wow. It's actually not anything like your name.
They have both of their first names are Adrian.
Oh, okay, now I get it. So that's some weird shot. I see.
But besides that, everybody else wants to act like, oh, I'm true crime, and there's never drama over here. Nope, nothing to see over here, folks. No drama over here.
Nope, only whenever you fucking drag people into it with lies and rumors that originate in your fucking weak ass chat.
Yeah, like she's lonely.
Hey, electronic medium.
Let me tell you what, like, she's so lonely. Did you see that fucking nasty exhibition of her and Ernie Shell fucking flirting with each other?
No, I didn't.
Are you kidding me?
No. They were flirting with each other?
Nasty, like. It was so gross.
Well,
like
she knows how to pick them.
She sure does. The one she's with now is like a 55-year-old controlling man. That's by her account, not mine. Let's see. Here it is right here. It's gross. It's disgusting. Let me see here. That was when Josh was still there. Like, they were fucking him up too. They were roasting his ass. Oh, right here.
Yeah, the one where he kept sending selfies to her.
Yes.
They were flirting?
Yes. You didn't see them flirting?
No, I really do not enjoy being on that channel longer than maybe a few seconds. So.
Oh, it was so gross. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? My computer is slowed up.
She watches her chat. That's her content. You damn right.
It is. That's her content.
Did someone click on him? Is that really him?
Martha.
Amara. Amara said it wasn't him. All right, I finally was able.
Here it goes.
Well, it looks like he spelled everything right.
Let me see.
I gotta go. I mean, I ain't scared of him or nothing bad. I mean, I don't care to, I was gonna get in the water with an alligator here last time, like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, well, I can't really see it, so I don't want to get in there with it.
All right, now watch this shit. So this fool, he starts sending these fucking pictures to her. Watch this shit.
What is that, Terry?
So let's go visit him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to take one of those courses to be a juvenile CO, but we didn't get a certificate.
Look at this shit. Oh, fuck. They really start going at it, like chatting with each other up right here. Here it is. I'm sorry. I had to find it. She's like pumping his head up, showing all of his certifications that he's made and all this other shit. And, oh my God. Here it goes. They were tearing his ass up too. He wasn't quick enough to figure it out. I was like, Ernie, bro. I'm thinking in my head, of course. I'm like, Ernie, bro. Like, this is gonna be my content for the morning when I get up. Like, what the fuck you letting these women do to you?
Hey, Ernie.
Here it is.
Hey, how you doing?
Jenny Penny has questions.
I
Oh,
don't.
God.
I just want to watch you guys talk.
So are you 5'9" with or without the hat?
Without.
Okay.
Jenny did get really quiet.
I know, I did.
Why does he hold his head like that where you don't see his fucking eyes? Is he thinks that looks cool, or why are you
No.
even wearing that hat inside? Do you know what a fucking hat is for? Like the cowboy hat type shit? Like, or what have you ever, like, do you know why people wear that shit? Fucking Ernie, because they do hard work and there's the sun
Yes,
gets in
they
their
do.
eyes and it keeps the sweat out of their eyes. Like, what are you even doing?
So this guy, if anyone doesn't know, here, let's check this out really quick.
Why does he wear that all the time? Oh, that's right.
Because
He's a
he's
hatfish. He has a fucked up hairline.
He does. He's got a helmet. Like, his shit goes all the way back to like the center of his ears, like all the way. Like, his hairline is like it's like a 20. He's got like a 23 head. Fucking forehead.
wow.
His shit is fucking. He's got width on his forehead. So he's got all these fake certifications, like fake. He's fake fucking. Everything's fucking fake. Right? Like, all of his everything is fake. So this is what happened the other day for anybody that hasn't seen this. This is on my buddy Jimbo's. It's called The Stand. Go check him out. But like, so Ernie, for 2 days in a row, or 3 days in a row now, 2 days in a row, different content been coming out about him messing with these kids. And so he was talking shit about me in his video on his live, and he was like, "Come over here, Benny." And so I came over here, and this is what ensued. And I'm telling you guys, we need to remove him from our community, because legitimately here in the next week, you're going to see a lot more stuff about this guy pop up in terms of victims. I assure you.
Hey, Dave, what you doing? What's up, man?
Oh, he thinks y'all are friends.
Huh?
He thinks y'all are friends. Hey,
Because
Benny, what are
this
you
is the
doing?
Yeah, no, he did. But that's the thing. Like, he's so full of shit. But like, me and Cam went over there. You were there, and we were like, man, listen, we all need to work together. We got to do this, this, and this. And the next thing you know, like the next morning, all this shit comes out, and I'm like, fuck it. So I got on his neck again. But this is me getting on it. This is me getting on his neck about texting a little girl about some violence and shit, like telling her that he should have took care of her and her shit mom or shit, some shit. But it was like,
Didn't you try to call him and as soon as you said it was Benny, he hung up on you and blocked you?
Yes, bro. Hell yes. I got his number. I got 2 numbers for him, and that fool will not. Not fucking talk to me in real life at all. He
Yeah,
does
why
shit.
would he block you or not take your call but let you up on panel? Like, does he
He's
really
scary.
want that? Oh my God.
Scary. Guess what, Fizzle? I can't do shit to him like this on the phone. I can only do this shit to him when he lets me on these fucking situations. Like, if he would just take calls, all I could do was just do this on the phone. But look at this shit. Let me tell you what, Fizzle. I didn't even watch what happened after this. The ladies said after this, the fool didn't even eat another bite of food. He got a fucking doggy bag to go. So I realized that with Ernie, what you can do is, like, I told him he better eat this food because he ordered for hot food. I said, you better eat that shit. And because I told him to eat it, he refused to eat it after he kicked me off the chat. So I think if we tell Ernie not to do shit, he'll actually do it. Watch.
Dude, what did you say? What was that?
Man, dude, that's very troubling. I'm not here to talk about Don Wells, bro. I'm here to talk about the fight with you and the man about the little girl, bro. What's up with that, bro? That lady's screaming at your messaging her little daughter, bro. That's not copacetic, is it?
Dude,
I'll probably do you something real bad. You message my daughter, bro, upside both sides of your head, bro. Look at the smile on his face.
That's a fake smile. He's nervous right now. He's really upset that he's about to get his ass handed to him.
Hell yeah. That's
But
one
he's
of the-
got to keep the persona like he's unfazed.
Yep. But he just changed right there. That face wasn't like that just a couple of seconds ago. Like right down the middle to the white meat. You message my daughter, bro, I would fuck you off in the game. I would beat the cowboy shit out of you.
and you believe that, of course, right?
I was pretty convinced that the lady was very upset about some sort of contact with him and her daughter. Now, we had decided that we're like, fuck it, we're all gonna try to pool our resources. The next morning, the shit with the fight came out of Ernie getting his ass kicked, and then there was 2 days with no real action about Ernie, and then yesterday or today came out the text messages between Jimbo and the mother of a child that he went in the house and touched her while she was changing after a shower.
Man.
Yeah, bro. Like, this dude is not a good guy, and he's like the typical predator who seemingly hides as an advocate for a child. Like, that's how he...
Bro, that's that shit. Like, that's them people that hide in churches and schools and shit.
Bro, he's that guy, right? He's that sick, and he has a lot of enablers. He really does. Choke the air out.
I'm asking you to believe that. Do you believe that? You have to believe that.
Dude, you know what I would do to you if you messaged my daughter? I would stomp your head fucking flat, Ernie.
Look at that. Look at that.
I would kick all of the teeth out of your face. I swear to God, bro.
1 minute you're cool with me.
Yeah, he said, so 1 minute you're cool with me. Yeah, like, I would be cool with the neighbor today until I found out tomorrow he likes to mess with little girls and shit. Then he'd have a problem. He'd have a real problem with me. So for him,
why, what is he trying to? He's missing the point. Like, why don't you get it, Ernie? He found out some fucked up shit about you. Did you not expect his opinion to change? Like, why has that? Are you that dense? Like, why are you missing that?
And guess what? Here he is on Ziggy's.
Planning your wedding.
Oh, God.
Did you hear that?
What?
This lady said that the 2 of these ladies are planning Ernie and Ziggy's wedding.
Oh, Lord.
Watch.
One kid each. So
So cute.
Do you have a nanny? You need a nanny and a maid. They
Where
have
the hell did he go?
Or a maid. Just a maid, right? Or she's
On what grounds?
Hold on. She said, "Yeah, I'm planning y'all's
Hey,
wedding."
Ernie.
Hey, how you doing?
Jenny Penny has questions. I
Oh
don't.
God.
I was trying to watch you guys talk.
So are you 5'9" with or without the hat?
Without.
Okay.
Why does he always look like he's
I know
posing?
I did. I'm just watching.
Oh God.
Oh,
Look at this shit.
Planning your wedding.
Oh God. Who
Have
did
you been married before?
Yeah, twice.
Hold on.
Just so happened in real life, bro. I'm a dog. You don't message.
One minute you're cool with me. The next minute you're.
No, yeah, but you keep doing this bullshit, bro.
Oh, really?
For time
Yeah.
to charm.
The first time it lasted 8 days. The second time lasted 2 years and something.
8 days to get a annulment?
He doesn't have a very good track record.
What grounds?
This man is a problem.
I can't be cool with you before I know that there's a video about to come out.
See, check this out. I don't think I played this all the way through in its entirety, but right here, the second mother has come out. If you read the title, second mom and victim comes forward claiming Ernie Shell touched her underage daughter. So we didn't. That was him taking it in the ass. Yada yada yada. Oops. Hold on. I'm not going to go forever on this guy, but it is a this fucked up situation that Ernie finds himself in right now, and it's probably just better that he go away, right? So, right here she says, allowed him in my home around my kids, especially around my daughter and my daughter. My parents came after him with a gun. I didn't know at the time, or I would have stopped them, but I didn't know he had unlocked my daughter's room and went in and touched her while I was gone.
Oh my God. Damn. Have these claims been verified?
These are long-standing claims. So yeah, I don't know why they haven't been, they haven't been brought to a court. I'm not sure, but he's the actual real deal, right? The actual real deal that will even pose as someone who's trying to stop people from doing the very thing he's doing. He actually made a comment on a live not too long ago that he had all those bracelets on. He said that he can use those bracelets as a helicopter to lure young kids to him so that he can act like he's going to abduct them to bring awareness to the parents.
Oh my God.
I swear on everything I love, that's what he said. So it's, he claims to be doing real world exercises in, trying to bring awareness to families when they're not choosing to have the awareness brought, right? Like they're not choosing to enter into any sort of situation with Ernie Shell where they're going to allow him to have contact with their child. Like they
So
don't know.
he's volunteering random people for a social experiment to prove a point?
That's his claim, yeah. That's his claim because let me tell you what.
He's gonna fuck around and get killed doing that shit.
Yeah, if you acted like you were attempting to take my child, even when you stopped and turned around to give me my child back, I'm gonna dog your whole anatomy out, right? Like, and like if I called the cops after you did that, there's no way that a cop would not arrest you for attempted abduction. It doesn't.
So are these parents like in on this, or?
I don't know definitively that he's ever done one of those operations truthfully. but he
Mhm.
says he has. So what it sounds like to me is a fledgling kidnapper who's trying to get the balls to actually take one. And what he's
You know
saying,
what, Benny? This sounds like he's clout chasing a hot topic, like because
I don't know.
trafficking is in a big, it's under the microscope right now. There's rings being busted up everywhere, and it's like a very, it's talked about right now. Right now, we are talking about trafficking, and not just here on YouTube, but like it's now a conversation. And I feel like he's clout chasing. He's like, it's kind of like he's using this topic as
A way to
an
be
ego
himself relevant.
booster. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's pretty gross.
Check this out. Have you seen this? Jumps from moving car.
No, God, no, I haven't seen that.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
I'm not. I don't go and seek out
Holy
Ernie Shell
fuck, dude.
content. Are you kidding me?
This guy's a fucking problem. Fizzle, check this out. Ernie Shell jumps out of a moving car. He claims it was going 70 miles an hour.
Oh, please.
And then he claims to have been hit by the car behind it. After
Okay. Wow.
Look at this. I will be okay. I am more emotionally hurt than physically. I need to rethink a lot. Last night was a testimony to how great God is. So this was when he broke up with Predator Hunter Nation, and he claims to have jumped out of the car while it was moving at 70 miles an hour. Meanwhile, the Predator Hunter Nation people had released a statement, which has since been dirty deleted, that Ernie only did that to try to gain their sympathy. But check this out. I'm going to go ahead and move forward to. Watch this shit, Fizzle. You won't believe it. Now, what you'll hear, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can't hear it well. For some reason, the StreamYards has been tripping on the playback volume. But those out in TV world, TV land, you're going to hear someone threaten to shoot Ernie before he jumps out of the vehicle. So that was him jumping out of the vehicle, and his phone. What did it sound like? His phone like bounced 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how violent it would be to come out of a vehicle at 70 miles an hour?
Not only would his phone bounce, but he would.
Absolutely, over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
What was strange, though, to me, which really capped it off to be a fake, was that he killed his screen before he jumped out. Right? Whatever he did to his screen, I don't know. He did something to the screen so that you couldn't see what all was going on. Like this is another total fabrication. I would say that this man definitely needs to be admitted to a hospital. Or
Yeah, he's just as bad as Trisha. But look, if he jumped out of the car, sorry, if he jumped out of the car at 70 miles per hour and then got hit by the car behind him, that means that car behind them was probably also traveling at a high rate of speed.
correct. He should be dead.
Would have been dead.
Yep. Check it out.
Pretty good, ain't it?
Is he a super soldier?
Yes, he is. He claims to be biologically engineered by the government. He claims that his father was abducted and forced into the MK Ultra program.
Are you
But what I
serious?
want you to do, yeah, I swear.
I
He
was
also
just
claims
joking.
no, he claims that his dad forced him to watch him drown a man in a horse tank behind a barn.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
He's fucking jacked in his mind. Look at his face right now. He is totally on drugs. Watch. Look at him.
Guess what? No pain pills, no nothing. Wow, and I'm up running around and feeling good.
Look at him. That's a different Ernie. He's fucking strung out. He's what they call dope fucked. He is dope fucked right now. Like, look at his neck. His neck looks like an old man's. Like, he is not in a good way. This was 3 months ago. He's got that old clench in his jaw and shit. He's fucked up.
Oh my God.
So they broke up, Predator Hunter Nation and Ernie?
This is like legit right after I don't even know. Like, it's fucking weird. Like, he didn't even have this hat on when he fell out of the car. Now he's like back. I don't know. Like, he's back with a different hat on and shit. It's strange.
Checking something out right now.
He's checking something out right now.
He's tweaking.
Like a bitch. He is tweaking like a fuck.
On my face walking the parking lot, but you always got to be aware, right?
Yeah, he got caught in New York with a gun and with a hypodermic needle that he claimed that he was using to. It's some sort of tool he uses to make his Jason masks, but they didn't buy it. They charged him with a possession of a hypodermic needle.
Wow.
So, things are right. I'm always on alert. I can't help it. Talked to a girl last night. I said, hell, what am I going to do today? First day, talk about damn general awareness.
What is he going to do on a date? Talk about damn general awareness. Like, Fizzle, this dude is all the way sold on his own bullshit. He bought his own bullshit, right?
Sounds like Trisha.
Really?
I think she claims that she talks to Ernie or something like that. I mean, it makes complete sense. Like, Ernie's her PI or some shit like that. They must be on the same shit.
That they are. Doesn't Trisha live in Knoxville?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, totally. He's like at a Hobby Lobby creeping.
There's a thing called your reptilian part of your brain that
There's a thing called the reptilian part of your brain.
focuses on survival. So if you can always tap into it.
Is that him trying to explain away his paranoia, why he keeps looking all over the place?
His reptilian, the reptilian side of his brain is exactly why he's being so self-aware. It's never going to be the methamphetamines ever.
God, he sounds like he's 7.
He does. Like, he probably is operating at quite a much younger developmental spectrum. Like, he definitely, you can see the trend in his behavior where at the end of the month, he's really busted down and broken up. And then once the first and the third comes, he gets his little check and he's back into a hotel room, But that only lasts for like the first week or a few days. And then, he's back, scratching and clutching,
This is a very sad situation, actually. What is this Tina lady? Are they not together? Like, I don't know. Like, where is she at? Does she live in a house? I mean, she's not riding around and, posted up at Hobby Lobby.
Fuck, I don't know. I wished I did, because if I had, if I had the remedy, like we would be able to extricate, people like Ziggy and Ernie, like they just wouldn't be welcome here. And
Right.
for some reason, like we still have an environment where people like Doug, or not Doug, pardon me, I'm sorry. I'm looking at this right here. It says Doug, thank you. Ernie and Ziggy, like we would be able to eliminate that sort of genre, or that little microcosm of culturing that allows that stuff to to fester. So Ziggy and Ernie have been detrimental to the case, right? Like I get many calls from the Wells about their harsh feelings for Ernie. Also Ziggy as well. So, it's become mundane at best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we've been here 3 hours. My damn back hurts. Like I've been
Yeah.
carrying, like I lift up motors at GM. My shit hurts.
Yeah, it's time for bed. That's for sure.
That's it,
Goodness.
T, please. He did say that there was no proof. That's what he said. He was like, "There's no proof." Like people that are not guilty, they don't say stuff like "there's no proof," right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I love all of you individually. I want to thank Fizzle for stopping by this evening. She actually was the one that motivated me to come out of the dark. So for that, I want to thank you.
Yes, and I appreciate you letting me come up here and saying my piece, and I'm glad you got to come up here. You were very happy when you did come up here, and I think everybody
Yeah.
in chat received that energy.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
appreciate it. I hope there was something to unpack, kind of like last night with Fizzle's situation. Like, even though you can still come here and be a little Krama like, you can still come here and in the end, it's not a fluke. So,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone keep you're welcome, Honest. Everyone keep your side eye, both side eyes,
Mhm.
on the lightning tiger.
Mhm.
He's so quick you can't see him blink. Evidently, he calls himself the lightning tiger. So, all
That's
you
crazy.
all you ladies on the prowl looking for a tomcat, stay away from old lightning tiger. Anyways, I love all you ladies individually. Remember, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. I may be a little late for our coffee date in the morning, but I will be there.
All
I love you
right.
guys.
Good
Thank you,
night,
Fizzle.
D Dizzle.
Thank you, Fizzle.